All right, Hesh. Introduce the show.
Wait, what?
Oh, so we back in a group now? Because I remember you kicked us out the dojo for like that day, remember?
Yo, that wasn't my...
you.
That wasn't... Yo, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I did that shit.
Oh, so you don't know why you kicked me and Bobby out the group?
I ain't kick y'all niggas out the group. First off, I'm mad you still remember that shit. Second off, I didn't do that shit.
Oh, so we back in the dojo?
Yeah, y'all
So I introduce the show?
Yes, you can.
Alright, so this is the Three Ninjas Podcast. Anime analysis by African Americans. Comic book commentary by Colors. Movie reviews with me and you, your mama, and your cousin too. As usual, I go by the name of Domino, aka Full Metal Smacker Bitch, aka Womb Raider.
Well, baby, me so horny. Me so horny. You keep lying. Me love you long time.
AKA Geodude use Wing Attack. AKA Clarence from Cranbrook, Dreddy Kruger, Optimus Rhyme, Ghost in the Half Shell, Oscar the Gooch, Shaquille Sunflower Seeds, Space Ghost Face Killer, G.I. Jimbo.
G.I. Jimbo, he's gonna destroy everybody for you and you and you and you.
Akuma Matata. Tony's little friend, Ninja Scroll and Chill.
That was a good one.
It means raging demons for the rest of your day. Where was I? Ninja Scroll and Chill with R2D2 Chains. And as always, I am joined by
Hash Jones, a.k.a. the Afro Samurai, a.k.a. the Black Bear of Bridgeport, a.k.a. the Urban Ichigo, a.k.a. G Gundam Unit, a.k.a. Black Blastoise, how to pump in your bitch, a.k.a. Ash Killer Cam Ketchum, a.k.a. the Debbie Cake Destroyer,
a.k.a. Heshansei. Also the motherfucking dojo.
I go by the name of Bobby, a.k.a. Darth Hater, a.k.a. the Man of Skill, a.k.a. the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch.
A.k.a. Professor Sex, a.k.a. Mag Negro, a.k.a. Bizarro Rondo, a.k.a. Super Saiyan Bro, Roddy Pipem, a.k.a. Michael, get the straps in, a.k.a. Bobby McFly, a.k.a. Nicholas Gage, a.k.a. Bastard Troy, a.k.a. Dark and Cook.
So how y'all doing on this Memorial Day, man?
I'm alright.
I was asleep.
You asleep all day?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do on your day off, nigga. Shit.
I mean, yeah, that's real.
Just don't get fired.
What'd you do today, Hesh?
Laid in bed and watch ER all goddamn day.
ER?
Yeah, I don't know why it's on
Why the
Hulu.
fuck are you watching ER?
I don't know. It's just on Hulu. And I was just like, yo, there's mad episodes of this. So I could just turn this on and not pay attention. Really.
Yeah, I keep hearing that ER is a good show, but that's a wild, like, off-day watch for
Yeah.
me.
It's like
Like,
I was
ER,
like, bloop. And then-
ER ended, what, like 98, 97?
Nah, that shit ended like 08.
08?
Yeah, shit was on for like 15 seasons, nigga.
I ain't watched the shit anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But what the fuck I do today? I wanted to go see Teen Titans.
Oh, you saw it?
That shit's fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, word.
I was dying. I was watching that shit with my daughter, and she had seen the movie already. I kept telling her to shut the fuck up. Stop telling me shit. Like, it was other people in the theater, and she was like predicting parts before they happened. I was like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Stop ruining this for me.
But I was in there laughing, and the kids in theater was laughing at me laughing at this shit. Being an adult, I was fucking cracking up. Yo, like usual, Bobby left out mad shit. That movie, yo, them niggas dead ass kill Aquaman. Yo, when they was going back in time, right, and they was fucking up everybody origin story. They threw, you know them shits that be on like the cans and shit, like the
the plastic.
Oh, yeah.
those 6 ring. They threw that shit in the water. That shit got tied around Aquaman's neck, so they kill Aquaman. When they turn around the turtles, I was fucking hollering.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
And then it was a point in the movie where it was like, yo, they had killed everybody, like they had stopped all the origin stories, right? So they went back into the present. Everything was fucked up. They was like, nope, we got to go back, right? Yo. I think my daughter was like embarrassed a little bit because it was the point where they was fucking up everything again. So they blew up Krypton.
Damn. We killed Batman parents.
Yo,
Yeah.
nigga, Raven put the pearls back on Batman mom neck and pushed them niggas in the alley. All you heard was bah, 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 bah. I lost it, my nigga. Yo, and like you should have saw the like. You know how you push somebody mad hard and they like neck jerk back?
Yeah.
Yo, he pushed the shit out them niggas in that alley and bop, 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 Batman back now.
Oh shit, that's fucked up and funny at the same time.
But that's a good ass movie. I get that shit like an 8.5. So I would go see that shit again. I was fucking
Oh,
hollering.
damn.
It was mad musicals. Niggas was rapping.
Yeah, it was.
It was mad ass shaking, like Bobby said. Like it was mad just inappropriate shit. They called Slade Deadpool like the whole movie. They called a nigga the Deadpool the whole movie. Yo, it was mad like Marvel references. They was talking about Spider-Man. They was talking about I think they said something about I forgot it, but it was a dope ass movie. I suggest y'all go see it, but I don't know how much longer that shit got in the theaters. So what I say? SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcasts, we are there. I almost said Domino Effect Podcast. 3 Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com. For any of your comments, questions, or concerns, if you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. 3 Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com. We are on Twitter and Instagram, 3 Ninjas Pod on Twitter, 3 Ninjas Podcast on Instagram if you want to reach us there as well. So let's go ahead and get into our motherfucking question. Hesh, what question we got?
So this question comes from I don't know who.
Let me do my due diligence.
Yeah, I just got just a straight raw question.
All right, so read it.
Yeah, so tell us about growing up black and a nerd. Did y'all catch judgment from all your peers for liking anime or comic books and things like that? Because when I was a kid, I got called a nerd, and it meant more, and it was meant more as an insult. And I find it funny that now that we live in the age of the superhero movies, dudes claim to be nerd and pretend like they know shit about comics, but half the time don't know shit. Even girls be faking a funk like on the IG, but can't name anyone outside of the movies in about 10 years.
And this is from Kid Solus.
Oh yeah.
All right, so shout out to him. Who wants to go first? All right, fuck it, I go first. All right,
Well,
so
y'all had a bad experience.
who you?
No, y'all did.
No, I didn't.
You remember me telling me when Pokemon came out, y'all got picked on?
Not well.
Yeah, but it wasn't like bad. Yeah, we didn't get like
we
beat
didn't
up and
get
pushed in lockers.
picked
Well,
on.
it wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get picked on, but the girls wasn't trying to touch our dicks and stuff like that. But like me growing up being a nerd, really didn't have an effect on me in the hood I lived in and going to school. It really didn't affect me like that because I was like still cool with everybody. Like I could flow through different like circles, I guess. Like I always had shit to like offset it a little bit, be it in school and in the hood. I wasn't like the most popular kid in school. I wasn't the most popular dude in the hood, but I was like cool with everybody. Like niggas knew I read comics, but I could fight though. Like I like niggas knew I liked Pokemon, but I also played like sports. I played basketball and football and shit. Like I would always talk about Pokemon and Dragon Ball, but girls like kind of found me cute still. It wasn't like I had a bad experience growing up being a nerd. And plus everybody that I hung around liked the same shit I like. Like everybody in my hood still played video games. We talked about Dragon Ball. We talked about different animes. We, went to comic stores. We went to buy video games on the same day they came out. Shit like that. I never really had a bad experience. Like nobody ever picked on me because I was a nerd.
Yeah,
like,
gave you wedgies and shit.
Like niggas never picked on me. Niggas never said anything wild. It's like I said, I could fight. Like it's nothing like nobody ever really talked down to me or talked to me wild because I like this. But if somebody did say something wild, I either didn't fuck with them or we had to handle it some way. Like niggas wasn't gonna pick on me because I like what I like. You're not gonna shame me for liking what I like. But it seems like with most nerds, like I don't know how to phrase, like they seclude themselves, so that makes them weird to certain people. Because if you don't find like-minded people, you kind of like stay to yourself type of shit.
Socially awkward.
Yeah, and that's what makes people like pick on you. That's what makes people think like you're weird because you don't have the same interests as everyone else, or you don't socialize with everyone else because of how you may come off, or you may it could be self-consciousness, it could be you are awkward. I don't know. But I personally never had a bad experience with me being a nerd growing up. Every bitch I fuck I like the Ninja Turtles. Still gave me pussy. Never had a problem. What about y'all?
Yeah, nah, I never had no issue that I can really remember. Wasn't really super picked on, or like I said, nobody was shoving me in a locker or beating me up every day or some wild shit like that. It's just like some people will fuck with you, some people won't fuck with you, but like I have friends, so it was, it was cool, and most of my friends had similar interests, maybe not as much, or maybe some of them even more. And then I think just being from like growing up where we kind of grew up, you niggas was nerds, but some niggas was still out here just shoot us. Like fucking niggas used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I got a nigga in jail right now because Captain nigga. Like like you know,
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, niggas play Yu-Gi-Oh, but some niggas was real in the streets. So it's like, you know, didn't have to worry about that kind of shit. I not that I can remember. Like if it happened, maybe if it happened like once or twice, but it's like some people just wouldn't fuck with you. Like there's certain, like it wasn't like one of the cool kids. I wasn't hanging out with the cool kids, but in turn they weren't like really picking on me either though. So like for me, I got, you know, lucky I guess in that sense.
It was never nothing like that. Like I said, like girls still like me. Nobody ever fought me because I liked certain things. Nobody ever tried to push me around because I liked certain things. It was like, yo, he cool, but he just like comics and shit. It wasn't really nothing crazy.
Yeah.
What about you, Bobby?
I think I got away with half of the shit because I used to draw and shit. So they used to like that shit. Like when you see Spider-Man and shit like that.
Yeah, but you had the artistic flair.
Yeah, and I was the quiet dude. So I didn't really fuck with nobody. Well, I fuck with people, but not like that. Like I was the dude that I was never too jockey for the jocks. And I was never too nerdy for the nerds. Like I always been stuck in the fucking middle.
Yeah, I've been in that like that middle ground.
Yeah,
shit.
like I'm always in the fucking middle. Like niggas talking about basketball too much. I'm like, all right, man. I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Like get the fuck out my face.
Yeah, like I had this friend. His name was Jermaine Dennis. I don't even know what. Fuck it, let it ride. Like I used to go over his house. He used to make computers and shit. Now this nigga's a real nerd. Now, but I fuck with him though. I used to go over his house or whatever. Play bootleg fucking PlayStation games and shit like that. And you know, he was in the computers and shit like that. Now, this is what I mean when I say like never too nerdy for the nerds. Like this nigga like really tried to go Super Saiyan one time, and
Nah, we just stopped being friends at that point. Like, nah,
yeah, and it kind of got awkward because
like,
nah, but,
like he tried to do it in front of you.
yeah, and like,
All right,
like
my nigga.
because he
Nah,
was taking
we gotta beat him up.
because he was taking Tai Chi classes, right? So one day I went up there. He was like, "Hey, Bobby, I just, I just figured something out." I was like, "What?" He was like, "I can go Super Saiyan." I was like, "All right."
I think so. All right, I want to see this.
He was like, "All right,
I bet.
let's go to the woods right quick." I'm like,
No, what? Whoa,
what's going on here?
yo. Any nigga tell me
Let's go to the
I
woods
can
right
turn
quick.
Super Saiyan. Let's go to the woods. We gotta beat him up. Like that nigga gotta go. And I'm telling everybody at school, nigga.
I don't know. Well, it never got to the point like.
So you went to the woods.
Yeah, so I'm just watching. I was just like, oh god, can we just go in the house and play fucking Zelda or some shit? Like, why we have to do this right now? So he's just sitting there. He's like getting in his form or whatever. He's like, and I'm like,
Nigga sound like Butters.
Then after this shit, he was like, "Do you see it?" Like, nah, man, I don't see it.
Yo, I believe in reincarnation. We'd have had to kill that nigga, and he'd have to start over. Because was he black?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Does he know that there's no black Super Saiyans? There's no black Saiyans.
I don't know.
I know they monkeys and all, but ain't no black Saiyans, my nigga.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yo, the most we used to do is we used to like blast niggas in the hallway. That was
Yeah.
it.
All right, that's too much.
No, we would Kamehameha niggas like in the
But, like-
hallway and just that was it. Niggas would never try to go Super Saiyan in front of us at least.
I mean, wrestling was around, so niggas used to be stunnering motherfuckers in the hallway.
Oh, we definitely used to do
Oh, we
shit
used
like
to
that.
definitely hurt motherfuckers thinking
yeah.
that shit was all fake. But the
Yeah.
moves was all niggas just stunner motherfuckers, rock bottom motherfuckers. We used to do all types of shit. Niggas try to sharpshooter people. Like, you can really break somebody's ankle like that. You can fuck somebody up like that. But
Nigga neck.
yeah, it was all fun and games until somebody got actually hurt and told like, nah, chill.
That's
It's a
when
game.
remember this nigga broke his collarbone?
Yes. Nigga's a bitch.
Damn.
Oh,
I seen somebody really get stunner. I didn't think that shit worked until I actually seen it.
he died.
Oh shit, what?
I mean, he didn't die at that time.
I know. I'm just saying. Damn.
I mean, rest in peace to them nigga. But it was like the fact that you really got hit. But the thing is, you was the main one going hard.
Yeah, boy.
And then you fucked around with too far and broke some shit.
Hey, nigga.
Yeah.
That was my nigga though, but he was crazy. But shout out to you for that question. Real quick, shout out to Justin Richburg. We had him on episode 2. He recently helped Donald Glover put together his video for Feels Like Summer. He did all the matter of fact, I think he just I don't know. I think he designed the characters for that shit. I don't know if he did the animation for it, but I know he had a big part in that. Every character design you see in that video is him. So I'm gonna put the link for that video in the description of this podcast. Y'all go check that out. Go support that man. Go follow him. I think it's Justin _ Richburg. That's Berg with a U. Follow that man. A lot of dope work. I've been working with him for maybe like 3 years now. I saw the talent early, but I ain't nobody, so don't nobody listen to me. But let's go ahead and get to these motherfucking topics. So what we gonna do is start off with these reviews. So Bobby did not see the movie that we went to go see, which is Happytime Murders. So that's on me and Hesh right now. So wee you. Happytime Murders. Hesh. What you think of that movie, man?
It was Happy Time, Crappy Time Murders.
That shit
was Twitter dash.
bad.
For real?
It wasn't like super bad, but it was not that great either.
Nah, it at the beginning it had a really big upside, but then as the movie went on, it just got worse and worse and worse. It, like it started at like a 9 maybe
And then
at the beginning. Then by the time the movie
dropped.
ended, it sat like a 6, maybe like a 5.5. Like that shit was bad because one of the opening lines was the receptionist. Matter of fact, the puppet officer had came into the office and he asked the receptionist if I got any messages. And one message that she gave the nigga was, this lady said that she wished that she could sew your asshole shut and keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. I was like, oh, that's a Wu-Tang torture tactic. So I was like, this movie about to be peace. And then it was at one point they was in like a porno shop and they had this octopus that was milking a cow and it looked wild. And then they found this bunny in there that had this nigga said he had a carrot, but it was really like an anal not beads, but it was like this stick of anal. It was
anal dildo, like it was like
something that go in your ass. I don't know. But and then at that point, Melissa McCarthy comes in. And then they try to solve the crime of these. Basically, it's this old TV show that used to come on that used to involve puppets and one human, and all these puppets from that show are getting murdered. And it turns out that they have this settlement or this claim where like if a person from the show dies, that money gets like the money that they make on that show gets rolled over to like the other party, so they have to split it. So all these puppets keep dying until it's like 1 or 2 people left, and then that person gets all the money. Then they try to get away. It's a dumbass plot. It's a typical plot where it was like, oh, the bad guy is something that you kind of saw coming, but you really didn't realize.
Yeah, how long did it take to figure out that twist?
Like maybe
I didn't get it till they was in the car going to go see the 2 cousins.
I didn't get it until I saw the purple vagina.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit before that. I didn't even think of, when I saw that shit. I didn't even think about it. When in the car, because they were talking and she just offhandedly said something. I was like, oh, it's gonna be this bitch.
I thought it was the human chick at first. Because I knew when she blew up in the car, I knew she wasn't really dead. I knew that was really like a hoax and shit like that. Because she's like not a notable star, but she's somebody that you don't kill in a movie type of thing.
Oh yeah, true.
So I was like, all right, they ain't gonna kill her off rip and then not have her in the rest of the movie. But it wasn't a good movie at all. I suggest you not go see. Don't pay to see this shit.
Yeah, wait till it comes out.
It'll be on HBO or Showtime within like 4 months, maybe before the end of the year. That should be on actual TV or Netflix or Hulu or some shit. Do not pay to go see that shit at all.
Yeah, well, the numbers to that shit is low as fuck.
Yeah.
First week.
Yeah, they were saying that this is the worst Melissa McCarthy opening ever.
Makes fucking sense.
Yeah, it makes fucking sense. It was a bad movie because I wasn't gonna go see it. I was gonna leave that on one of y'all to review the shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck it, I ain't doing shit. But then I saw like the IGN rating and I saw the Rotten Tomato rating. I was like, suck my dick, I'm gonna see it anyway. But then I saw the shit. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like this shit is really bad.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't see that shit again. I don't want to see that shit when it come on TV for free. Like I don't plan on seeing that shit. I might watch the first 30 minutes and then be like, fuck it.
Plus, I don't even know why that shit was rated R like that. It wasn't even nothing.
It wasn't even nothing.
Just the language, I guess, for the most.
My nigga, they had that nigga skeeted all over the office.
But But it wasn't real
They had an
skinny.
octopus jagging off a cow.
But it wasn't really. It was milking the cow. You can't watch a nigga milk a cow.
Not an octopus, my nigga. It just in all you can't be doing all that shit.
It wasn't like no Muppet titties or nothing like that. They showed like one Muppet vagina. That was about it.
Yeah. And
So it wasn't a wild shit. It's just language more than
and
anything.
the thing that makes me mad about this movie, it had a big upside. Like this shit could have really been
Lot of
good.
potential,
It
yeah.
had mad potential to be good.
Like the
but
trailer was fucking like
Fuck-
funny as hell.
That's the problem. It's one of these movies where they show you all the good shit in the trailer.
all the good shit is in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like this shit had a big upside, and this shit just went typical. Like
Yeah.
it's like they got lazy right in the middle of the shit. It was like, all right, I don't really want to write this no more. I don't know how many twists and turns we could take. Y'all niggas could have did anything with puppets.
Yeah.
Y'all could have literally did anything, but y'all chose to do like the normal movie plot where it's like, oh, former partner don't get along with this partner, and then they got to team up to solve this mystery, and then the bad guy is mad obvious, and it's like, all right, man, fuck Melissa McCarthy, fuck everybody in that movie, fuck whoever had the idea for this movie, fuck everybody, fuck puppets, fuck Sesame Street,
Fuck
Fraggle Rock,
Kermit.
all that shit. What else we got to review?
Damn.
So Power, Insecure, or Attack on Titan?
You want to do Insecure first?
Let's go to Insecure first. So we missed what, 2 episodes or 1?
Let me see. We got a 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. Don't know what happened.
You don't?
No, I saw it, but I
It all blurs.
You don't
together.
remember?
I watched 3 and 4. What happened in 2?
2, they went to the club and that shit got shot up.
Oh yeah, they went to the club. The shit got shot up. Daniel Beats is whack as fuck.
It is whack.
That's when he was beatboxing in homegirl ear. She was like,
yeah, damn, let's switch it like
oh
this.
that's tight.
Dope.
That's tight, son.
And then they was trying to figure out, like, they kept giving each other like these lustful glares, and then like I guess Daniel started to fall in love with her because she was somebody that supported his dream, and then she didn't, because he got shot down by the rapper he was trying to get with to hear his beats, but then Issa told him what he wanted, what he needed to hear instead of what he wanted to hear.
True.
And then that nigga got mad and started saying some shit to her like, really, nigga, I'm trying to help you out. You gonna diss me like that? Fuck you. I ain't giving you no pussy. You can't eat this pussy, nothing like that. I might have gave you some box, but now you fucked it up. But what else happened in that episode?
Let me see. He actually met the dude that he used to collab with in high school. And yeah, what was that rapper name?
It was something dumb.
Some dumb shit.
Yeah,
But
something like that.
yo, you know they used that scene from a real life event from when Chris Brown was in the What's Name.
Oh,
It was
Oh,
like-
this boy got shot?
Nah, it was. You remember that? I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a video of Chris Brown. He was on stage. He was like, "Oh, them niggas getting it in up there." And then shots started going off.
Nah.
That's a real ass event. So they took that shit from Chris Brown, and then
Funny.
was that the shit with the job fair?
I think so.
Oh yeah, so they went to. So we got y'all went to a not a job fair, but was it a job fair? It was kind of like a job
Yeah, it's
fair.
like a job fair.
So then Issa saw this other group of kids or this other organization that was solely based on music, where they introduced kids to all this different type of music, be it opera, jazz, classical music, whatever the case, and they help them learn through that. And she was tired of We Got Y'all Already. So then she was looking at that website at her other job, about to leave that shit. Then what happened?
What else happened in it?
Huh?
What else happened in it?
Yeah, the second episode. Was that when Daniel tried to eat it and she was like, nah?
Yeah. He's like,
I thought that was the
chill out,
third
son.
episode.
That might have been the
Was
third.
it?
Yeah, that was the third episode.
Oh yeah, it was.
Because I think the first, so the second episode, they do the club thing. They meet up the club. They meet one dude they went to high school with who's like makes beats and stuff, but he's further along.
Yeah.
So then I think that's 2. But then the next episode is when he goes to make like show the dude the beat and all that kind of
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
But he's like, yo, no, change it up. Don't do it like this. When he gets in front of the rapper, he goes and shows him the original beat. Dude gets mad, and then he gets mad, and it's like,
The collab beat did sound better though.
well, you know.
Yeah, it did sound
did
better
sound
because,
better.
but that's because you black and you like bass and drums and shit. that nigga said he sampled some shit from like what? Yugoslavia, like Iceland or some shit.
Some wild
Yeah,
band,
some
rock
wild
band or some
ass
shit.
country. He was like, "Yo, I sampled this shit from them." He was like, "Oh yeah,
No.
but if you do this, boom, da, boom, 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 boom." And then Was it-
Molly.
yeah, Molly don't know what the fuck to do with her job. She don't know if she should be extra black or she should be like conservative black.
But the lawyer firm is extra black.
Yeah, but the lawyer firm is extra black. They run shit different than her white law firm.
Yeah,
she
she
don't know
keep-
where the fuck she fits in.
She keep bringing it up. In my old job, we did this. In my old job, we did this.
Bitch,
I'm
this
like,
ain't your old job.
yeah, like relax.
All right. So third episode was, I think they slept in the bed together. and then she had that dream or the fantasy about Daniel, and then she just said fuck this and went to work.
Yeah, I think that was in the beginning.
And then Molly's still complaining about her job. Her and the girls went out. She's still complaining about her job. Don't do this and this nigga there, and they don't fuck with this and they don't do this.
Yeah.
Issa is still a confused bitch.
Fucking with the light skinned nigga.
Nah, I think that's the most recent one.
That's the 4th episode. So she took she took the job as the whatchamacallit? What the fuck? The building manager or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So she moved out of Daniel's place.
Yeah, she moved out of Daniel's place and she wanted a fresh start. And then she basically broke up with Daniel, but didn't break up with Daniel. She was like, I got to get out of here. This ain't really right. I'm feeling you, but I ain't feeling this type of thing. And then she left. And that bitch is confused as fuck. She don't know what she wants. She don't know what she want to do. She don't know if she want to fuck Daniel or like kick him to the side. Like, you gotta eventually give your side nigga like something, like side nigga Sundays. You gotta do something for your side nigga. Like, come on. Then she finally moved out. A nigga tried to eat it to make up for it. She wasn't having it. Then she left. She was in a new apartment talking to the mirror. Now she got a mirror that she can rap in now.
What up, mirror bitch?
Rap mirror bitch. Then the 4th episode.
Where they start off, basically, Molly came through the doors like, bye, Daniel. So I'm like, they kicked Daniel off now?
Now Daniel gone.
So he's never coming back.
Oh,
he coming back. I think what they're gonna do at the end of the season is they're gonna like have all 3 of them niggas like, bitch, choose one.
Oh, God.
Like
some more shit.
That's what I think. Yo, if I think they're gonna go the typical route, they're gonna say, hey, bitch, choose one. Choose the nigga either you got history with, the nigga that was holding you down when you had nothing, or this new nigga where you just exploring all this shit and it's just this new thing that you found. Stop going back and move forward, type of thing.
Yeah.
What happened in the 4th episode? Molly came in, and then they getting rid of all of Issa old shit. Molly telling her to move on, but she's still thinking about Dro, which is a fucking oxymoron. This bitch don't know she won't either. She's throwing away CDs and pictures and notebooks and all this other bullshit. She meets the dude from the 1st episode that was in the Uber at this fish taco spot. I want some fucking fish tacos.
Word.
She meet him at the fish taco spot and they start talking. And then that nigga from Houston and she showing him around LA. They have this whole day together. And now she's feeling this nigga. And now it seems like she's like, I don't know what to call it. Like she's trying to feel out this new chapter in her life. Like she's divulging all this shit that she normally doesn't tell people. Like, yo, she rap. She don't like a job. She want to do something else. And she's being open and vulnerable, I guess, which she's never really done completely like that. Like she don't know this nigga. She just know that, he was in the Uber and he gave us a tip. Yeah. And then the nigga bounced. They got in the pool naked.
That was wild.
It was, but I'd have did it.
My anxiety could probably flare up.
Nah, yo, sometimes you gotta go with the moment. Bitch tell you get naked. Fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. Yo, they was vibing the whole day. Yo, Issa took the nigga to where they shot Training Day. Mm-hmm. And she was showing them all around LA. She showed them her old house when she was a teenager. And they broke in, they jumped in the pool. They was playing Truth or Truth or Truth or Dare or some shit, and then jumped in the pool naked, and then they started playing Truth or Truth, and then that's when she started telling them, oh, I used to rap over there on that rock, and then, shit started getting mad, heated, and heavy. Then they went back to the apartment and ate the fish tacos. Yo, that's a long time to wait for some fucking food, baby. Like,
an hour? Yeah, he said hours. Like, I'm not waiting an hour for no tacos.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, that's basically all that happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
She quit a job
at the end.
She quit a job at the end.
Yeah, she quit a job at the end. Now
she's gonna try to go work for that other organization, maybe if she can get hired.
I mean, the preview was like them bitches went to Coachella and got really, really fucked up.
Well, that's for the next episode. But so she in between jobs right now. Probably she probably applying, waiting back.
She in between niggas. She in between jobs.
She in between life, niggas. She trying to figure it out.
Yeah, she really living her best life out here. Like I wish I had the courage to quit my job.
You and me both. Man.
Every
goddamn day. Goddamn day.
I'm gonna quit that soon,
about that shit.
I think that's it.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
She's living her best life.
Yeah, she's living her best life right now. Power.
Oh god damn.
Teach me the motherfucking game,
Ghost. Yo, is it wrong that I think I might start be liking this thing?
Yo, I'm starting to like this nigga now.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to hate this nigga. Nah, wait a minute.
Yo, I thought I was supposed to hate this nigga too, but what we didn't get a chance to talk about, this nigga Fifth.
What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What?
Shut the fuck up!
Oh,
That nigga got clipped.
the clap Cajun
And that nigga gone. they had to put the camera. No, this nigga's really
He
dead.
dead, yeah. Like, look at his body on the table.
Look at his body on the table. He's really dead now. So-
Okay, I'm still waiting for that nigga to come back to life like Jon Snow.
Yo, I thought. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised. It was like, yo, that nigga was just like, yo,
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised. But what happened in that episode?
That was like the highlight of it.
I mean, basically,
Nah,
just set the nigga up.
That was the episode with the head in the freezer.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah,
That was the
end.
episode where Tasha was like, I set up Kanan, I put the gun in the trunk, and I called my child missing. And then 50 was talking to Tariq, talking about, yo, my son was a bitch. I'd never treat you like that. I'd never do that to you. And he kept saying the whole episode, I'm never going back to jail.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even before that episode, he always been saying that
Yeah.
shit.
He always been saying, like, I'm
I'm
never
going back.
And then,
He meant that shit.
what else happened in that episode? I gotta.
I mean, that whole episode was really just set up for that last,
Yeah, it was.
last little bit.
It
Like, it
was.
was just him. Basically, it was just him and Tyreek just going through the motions, like him and showing Tyreek the game and shit. And like the whole time, you thinking one thing's supposed to happen, but really, he was setting the nigga up the whole time.
Yeah. Fucking Tasha was trying to set Kanan, but Ghost didn't want to do it. He said no. Set Dre up. Dre's the right move.
Yeah.
So Tasha was like, "Fuck that. Fuck what you saying."
Yeah.
Yeah, she took the shit into her own
Power
hands
move,
and
nigga.
got that nigga clap. Yo, can we talk about how unrealistic? Like 50 had to write this because there's no way in hell you clapping 4 cops.
Why not?
Yeah.
4 cops?
Yo, Kanan the beast.
Kanan is not Superman, my
I know
nigga.
them cops had horrible aim and whatnot,
My nigga.
but you know,
Well, you could have been in a bunch of rookies.
all these black men that get killed by the cops on like a fucking weekly basis, this nigga killed 4
Yeah, they
Yo.
rookies though.
within like 10 feet of each other.
yeah,
Say
he's
they
like,
rookies. They rookies, B.
I don't give a fuck, man. Yo, after you kill 2, I quit.
yeah, he caught him by. Well, he caught most. He caught like most of them by surprise.
Yeah.
Yo,
He got shot twice and got plugged.
Yo, but still, if you kill 2 of my coworkers, I quit. Have the car, keep the gun. For all the fucking department know, he shot me too and hit me. I'm not, fuck that.
He had to kill all them niggas.
And then he saw, like, they put Tariq in the car. That's when he was like, yo, I'm never going back. Clap, clap,
Bang,
clap.
bang, bang.
Shot the one nigga on the ground. He was like, yo, I got kids.
please.
Fuck your
He
kids,
said, "Fuck
nigga.
you."
Plack hell. And then he looked at Tariq in the car. He was like, I'm not going to do you like that, little nigga. I should. I'm not going to do you like that, though.
And he just pull off.
He just pulled off, and then the nigga started. Yo, Kanan might have had the best like
Death.
cop kill death since like Cleo. Nah, but Cleo, yo,
Nah, Cleo was
Nah.
a little better.
day after day. yo, no, no, how many, yo,
Nah, Denzel, he just shook a lot.
matter of fact, he got shot by the Russians or some shit.
Yeah, he did.
Nah, but when he got shot, he was still alive. He was like crawling, wasn't he? No,
Yeah, I think he was crawling a little bit at the end. Like,
yeah, Cleo just died. She like had that stupid ass look and that little clenched fist shit. She was like this and it just collapsed with the fucking slave braids in her head. Yo, I pray if I get clapped, I pray I gotta shape up that day or something. I don't want to die looking a mess, yo.
that's what you worried about, nigga?
I ain't worried about looking good in my casket, nigga. Don't put no suit on me, ma. I'm gonna be there a while. I want to be comfortable.
Yo, it's funny. My mother said always wear clean underwear because you don't know when you're gonna end up in the hospital.
Yeah, my mom used to say the same shit.
Yo, and then another thing, like I be thinking about this, like yo, I be want to clean my bowels before I leave.
Because you don't want
Because
to
when you
yourself.
die, you be shitting
smell
on
it,
yourself.
yeah.
I be like, I mean, I know that's a common thing, but I don't want to be that nigga. Like, look at him, head crush, shot, and his shit. You gotta clean it. Hey, come on, bro, it's blood and shit.
Oh man, he shit on himself.
Oh man, oh he shit.
Oh.
Oh, I shit on
shit
myself. I can't stop crying.
Hell.
And you know that nigga Kane and shit on himself. So yo,
Oh,
that
man.
last cough was shit. That nigga coughed and hit that pole. And nigga laid his head on the stairs and said,
Oh, man.
shit. And then that nigga couldn't do shit because he was dying. It was like, yo, I can't wipe my ass because I'm dead. Nah, but the next episode, Ghost, he about to shit. Hesh about to shit himself.
Chill.
What happened? Ghost confronted Tasha about that shit. Why the fuck you do that?
I mean, he had a good point too. He's like, if you did it my way, only one person get hurt. Doing it your way, 4 innocent people got murked.
Yeah, and then that shit was all over the news. Tariq could have got killed. I think Tasha
Fuck that nigga.
Who?
She fucked Kanan.
She might have.
No, she did.
You know what? That would make a lot of fucking sense.
There was a theory going around that Tariq might be Kanan's son.
I believe it.
Because that nigga dark as fuck and Ghost is light as shit.
Nigga, Tasha dark.
Tariq's dark.
Tasha's dark.
Yeah, but, you know, one of us light skin. How you get 2 kids? Well, the baby.
Nigga, I have 2 kids. One's light, one's dark. Nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a kid. Me and her mother is like dark, and she's light skinned. So I don't know.
Somebody cheated.
Only one person can cheat in that scenario.
I don't know what to tell you about it. You can get the test that
He said someone like it was more than one person. Like it was a whole lot of options. Like only one person in that scenario.
I'm thinking on the fly, right?
I thought that it wasn't a spinning image.
You can go to CVS, swap, send that in. You son of a bitch. Then what happened? They told Teresi, yo, either get some shit on that nigga or you going to jail. Then he killed his best friend for nothing, trying to protect Tommy. Then Tommy still found out he was a snitch. So it was 2 niggas dead for no fucking reason.
Yup.
Yeah.
So Tommy winded up killing Teresi. Dre set up the Jimenez dude and his number 2 dude.
Oh yeah, Cristobal.
Yo, at least you could have waited until the nigga got the pussy.
Yeah, goddamn.
First off, I got a real important question. Because they was in like an apartment or like a hotel room.
They was like in like a loft or some shit, like some type of New York high ass.
And she was there, right?
Yeah. Who? Angela?
The chick.
Yeah, the Jimenez chick. Yeah, she was.
Like
there.
she was like staying there, right?
I don't know.
I'm asking that question because niggas came from upstairs.
They was.
Did she not check the house? Like niggas came from upstairs.
Matter of fact, they were. I gotta rewatch that shit because I don't know if they was meeting in a hotel or if niggas rappelled off a building and didn't show it.
I don't know. No, niggas climbed up the building, got inside the house, and they came from up. The niggas came from like upstairs in the house.
At least 3 niggas came from upstairs down a little spiral shit.
Yo, do you not live here, bitch? You didn't know some niggas with the guns in the fucking SWAT team uniforms or something?
Must not, but.
Yeah, that was funny.
God, I wanted to see a titty at least before.
I know, me too. I was hoping.
I was like, damn, you ain't gonna have her pull a titty out of nothing. Yeah. But then she got arrested. She seemed to be going to jail for a long fucking time. Then they got Angela on that conspiracy shit. They got her all in this room with all these pictures and shit. And they got this bitch right in the middle, like she the mastermind or some shit.
Yeah, that's how they ended it. They got her caught, but she ain't really caught. If she's smart, she can get out of that.
Yeah, she is gonna get out of that because the next episode she's talking to Ghost. She's like, "Yo, I got this. We gonna get out of this type of shit."
Yeah, like she ain't really.
You know what the big surprise was?
What happened?
Proctor didn't
Proctor,
flip.
Proctor was a real nigga.
Yo, yeah.
Flip.
I thought he was gonna be a little bitch.
Nah,
but
I really thought he was gonna flip.
Turtle real nigga. He wasn't gonna flip. I knew
He's a turtle.
I know he was gonna write on that napkin. Yo, I got a wire, and he was like, "Yo, you family. If I go down, no, if you go down, I go down."
I think he was gonna snitch until he said that shit.
Yeah,
like because when he was talking to his cousin, he was like, "I think I'm not high on a priority list." So he he went there, he filled it out, but he said that shit. He's like, "Oh damn, this nigga really do care about me.
That nigga really love me."
Oh, I can't snitch on this nigga now.
So yo, I got a wire. Then he yoked him up. Then the nigga told him, "Let me tell you something, Ghost."
Everybody love calling the nigga Ghost.
I hate how niggas call this nigga Ghost
because they say it.
Nobody calls him James.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like
Angela.
Yo, she called him Jamie.
Oh yeah, true.
Jamie. What else happened at the end?
I mean, Teresi died. Tommy killed that nigga. Tariq out in the streets in the game.
Tariq out in these streets. He went and got Kanan Ashes under a fake name. Got a fake ID from the Italian dude.
The Italians moving weight for him now.
Yeah, Ghost showed Vincent, I think his name is, the other Italian dude. He showed him the pictures of Teresi. Yeah. Then he called Tommy to the place like, "Yo, your father a rat." He said, "What the fuck you say?" Yo, Tommy acting is real bad. So And then he was like, yo, and then when Tommy get that look in his eye, you know he about to kill somebody and there's no going back. It's like, yo, he has his kill switch on, and then once that shit is on, it doesn't go off until that nigga's dead.
Yeah.
It was funny when he was having a conversation with his father in the car. He was like, you know where I got this ring from?
Yeah.
You know, it was a girl that I really loved. And then she went behind my back.
And I
she
can't-
ain't here now.
Yo, at that point, I'd have unlocked the door and just took my chain.
Just rolled out like.
Remember me? Yo, anything's better than getting shot by my own fucking son. Yeah. Like, and then that nigga Teresi thought about shooting him, but he was like, nah, I can't do that. Because when he went back to the house, he had that duffel bag with the gun in it.
Yeah.
And he could have got the gun, shot Tommy, got away, then could have went to Acapulco or some shit. Because he had some money in the bag, I think, and then... But he was like, nah, I can't do that to my son. But then Tommy kills him. He puts him at his grave. He puts him in that graveyard, then goes to his mother's house and said, yo, I killed dad.
She's like, I told you, nigga.
Like no sympathy whatsoever. Like, I told you about that nigga.
I tried to told you that nigga wasn't shit.
Told you me daddy ain't shit. What else happened? That's basically it.
I mean, that's it, because they ended it with Angela getting caught.
Yeah,
Caught.
Yeah, so
you know, Power. You know, if I was like, fucking Power, man.
Yo, Power got one more season because Kanan did.
I don't even think.
It's it from there. Now, do you think there's gonna be like a Tariq spinoff, or like that's just like a?
Oh, man.
Yo, I'm sensing Gohan vibes from this motherfucker. Like, hey, Kanan was Piccolo. Ghost is Goku.
Yeah.
Like, ain't really a real dad.
Yeah.
Like I'm liking the character a little bit more now than I did before, but I don't know if I want to see a whole series revolved around that nigga.
Yeah, nah, not at all. Cause I think at the end, I don't want it to happen, but I think Ghost is gonna go out like homie from what the fuck? What's Walter White fucking show?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. I think he gonna go out like that. Was like, yo, I'm not going back to jail either. These niggas got the drop on me. I'm gonna just die. I think Tommy gonna go in a fucking blaze of glory at some point. He ain't gonna go out quiet. Ghost just gonna kill himself, or Tariq gonna kill Ghost, or some wild ass shit. He gonna try to kill his mom, and then Tariq gonna shoot Ghost in the back, like, you motherfucker.
Tariq gonna kill Ghost.
Yeah, and then he's the new Ghost.
Does Dre get murdered this
Watch that nigga
season or not?
Nickname is less stuff like
I don't know.
Spectre or some shit.
Spectre. Does Dre get murked or not?
Yes.
I'm only got one more episode, and they act
keep
like
getting
they
away
act
No,
like
but
they trying to murk
It's a
nigga.
2-part season finale. I think Dre gets murked either. I think Dre gets murked at the end of this season or top of the first season, like episode 1 or 2. Like I think they're gonna get rid of him like early, like somebody like I think Tommy gonna have enough of this shit
And just
murk him.
Cause I'm trying to figure out what's the obstacles going forward, because they got rid of him and that ass. So what's left?
That's basically
Kanan dead.
I guess it's about indicting motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta be. Everybody else going.
but if she get out of that,
Yeah, that
because they only really got her. Now the question is, does she stand tall or does she flip? And we'll find that out. And if she flip, then that's the whole season. For next season is her trying to get them caught up or whatever, maybe trying to find a way out of it.
I think Ghost's gonna kill Andrew.
Angela probably. He had to kill his baby.
Nah, he can't.
I think so.
For who though? For himself.
Yeah, because he said fucking Turtle told the nigga like, you gotta start thinking about yourself, dog.
Because just think about it. Like, if
Stop thinking about
Angela
her.
flips, then she's telling everything. So
Yo,
Tyreek's going down,
yo,
Tasha's going down.
No, she
and
Puerto
every-
Rican, yo. She been a ride or die since day one. She been fucking a married man and kept that shit on the hush. I think the only person she told was her sister. That was it. Like, yo, she ain't, yo, the man she might die for him, but I don't think he gonna kill her.
I think so.
Nah, I think he's gonna kill her because that would just
No.
be the most dramatic thing for them to do.
It would be.
That will kill. Yo, Ghost will turn to a psycho. He has nothing.
Yeah,
He don't have his son. He don't have his ex-wife. He don't have his mistress. He don't have Tommy. He's gonna go crazy.
That'd be what's up.
Murk her and Murk himself.
And then they're gonna put him in the corner. He's gonna have to do some wild shit. That'd be ill, nigga.
Yeah, I might have a point.
All season, all next season, he gonna be fucking unleashed Ghost.
Yo, if y'all niggas is right, I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense.
He cannot kill Angela.
He got
No.
it.
Hey.
Nobody else can kill Angela.
Tasha gotta kill Angela.
Nah, he got.
No,
he gotta do it.
She has to hold No, Ghost has to go over the plan with Tasha. He's gonna tell her certain shit. She gonna feel like she gotta take shit into her hands again. She gonna fuck around, kill Angela, because she gonna hold resentment from you. Like, this is all because of you in some way, shape, or form. You fucked up my whole family.
Nah, that's all Tasha's fault.
Yeah, but it's in some way, shape, or form, it's because of Angela that her family is fucked up how it is right now.
Nah, that's all Tasha's fault.
Yeah, okay, but Tasha's gonna kill Her.
I'm just saying.
Just because of like you fucked up my family, you fucked my man, and I'm in this shit because of you. I got a dead daughter. I'm just holding on to mad shit. I gotta kill somebody. Yeah, somebody gotta die. Ain't gonna be my son. Ain't gonna be Tommy. As much as I hate Ghost, it's not gonna be him. Who's next in line? Angela. Bye bye.
Bye bye. It's all Tasha's fault.
Gotta go.
She should just let the nigga get out the game, but she wouldn't let the nigga get out the game. And now look at you, daughter dead, nigga.
Daughter dead. Attack on Titan.
Get out.
Now we get into the shit.
Yeah, it's getting wild in this
Humans ain't shit.
No sir.
In this anime.
No sir.
Everybody wants power, and they will do anything to get it, and it's fucked up.
Yeah, sir.
So, what happened in... So, how many episodes you got covered? Like 3?
5, 6, 7.
All right,
So 3.
Go ahead, y'all do that. What happened?
So
I think
lump them together.
So what the third one is the coup, right?
Yeah, the third one is the coup where they found out the fake king.
Yeah, the fake king. So the military. So basically, the military takes over control of the walls because they found out that the royals are not the king that they have isn't the real king. Isn't the real royal bloodline. And so they capture them and they do some wild shit to one nigga, like strap some machine to his asshole and shove it in
Yo,
the machine from his
that
asshole
looked
to his
like
mouth.
some centipede shit.
Yo, it is. It's like
Because at first I had to rewind it because when he put the shit in his mouth and he was upside down, I was like, what the fuck did he put?
Yeah,
What's
that
it
was
connected
weird.
to? I was like, is that connected to his asshole?
yes, sir.
That was
Yes, sir.
I was like, that's yo, just kill
Yeah.
just kill me.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
not
we're
gonna
gonna parade him out in the street.
Don't
Like,
do
what?
it. Yeah, it's like don't do this to me, dog. Smirk me.
Just fucking kill me, dog.
Smirk me, dog.
And then
I'm trying to erase that from my memory.
Yeah, no, that was too wild. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
they bugging.
finger popping each other's assholes.
They faked that the wall rose was broken just to see how they act.
Yeah.
And they basically said, keep all of us inside, fuck everybody else, don't let nobody in. And they kind of broke the rule, like a law or something like that, to
Yeah.
protect humanity at all costs. So
Yeah.
they was like, okay.
He's like, "Hi, I got your ass."
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's breaking the law.
yeah. So they did that so they could convince all the other
Yeah.
people in the army to participate in the coup.
Yep.
Because like, okay, if they're really acting in the best interest, they'll do this one thing. But if they did this other thing, they're not only acting in their own interest, and they don't really give a fuck about humanity. And so when they did that, that's what happened. It was like, oh, okay, so we'll help you and shove things in niggas' asses and make them do their own shit.
So we found out how Aaron got his Titan abilities. from
Yeah.
his dad.
From
Yeah.
being his dad, yeah.
And come to find out, you get your Titan abilities by eating other Titans.
Yeah.
So Aaron, wait, this is what I was trying to figure out. Does Aaron,
Other Titan shifters.
Yeah. So does Aaron know the memories of shit like that, or is it just for royal blood, like Historia, shit like that?
I think something happened when the two royal blood people touched him, and then his memories came, like
Yeah,
memories
that's
of
what I was
other
trying to-
things came back. But I want to know how he forgot them in the first place.
So I think how I don't know if they explain how he forgot them, but I think what it is that the royal family they have so apparently certain bloodlines have certain special abilities. So in the royal family, one of their abilities, I guess, is to manipulate or affect memories.
Oh, okay.
So when Historia and her dad touched him on the back, it triggered these memories that he had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Or he was able to see his memories, whatever. So that's what happened with that. And the same thing with Historia, her sister had that ability, so her sister was a visitor and shit, but then she was able to alter her memory. And then later on, it's explained that that's a power that can be used on all humans, so that's why nobody really knows the real history of the world. Only
Like the
once
royal
you,
family, basically.
yeah, only the royal family, but it only happens once they unlock the Titan power and become like there's something locked in there. Once they become a Titan and they become a Titan shifter, they, I guess, mix with their ability, unlocks that ability to the memories of the real world, what the real true history is.
right.
And then they're also talking about different bloodlines like the Ackermans. So Misoka and Kenny and was it Levy? They're all Ackermans, and I guess they're like a warrior like type of bloodline. That's why they're like beasts.
So the Ackermans in this other clan, they were like shunned. Or matter of fact, they were like swords of the king, and then they decided not to be swords of the king anymore, and then they just went somewhere and like formed their own little clan and started making babies and shit.
Yeah, that's why she's so beastly, why he's so beastly, why Kenny's a fucking crazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
Niggas is wild. So I mean that was really all that happened. And in this most recent episode, it was just they're trying to rescue Eren, so there's just a battle between Kenny's people and the leftover scouts that are trying to rescue this dude, and then they're trying to Historia's dad was trying to get her to transform into a Titan to eat Eren, because once you do that, she'd be able to have the power to control everything. But then she was like, okay, so if I have that power, why? And if that's everyone unlocks that power, why in 100 years hasn't anyone in our family actually used the power to do that? And we still don't know the real reason why that hasn't happened yet.
Okay, now does this explain the other Titans that just be eating people for no reason?
No. They ain't
Now,
that yet.
I think those other Titans that were just eating people,
They were like brainless.
they were like an experiment that went wrong, type of thing. Where it's like they was trying to find they were trying, because when he was trying to inject her with that shit to turn her into a Titan, I think they used that experiment on mad other people, and that shit just went wrong. They just turned them into mindless zombies, and then they was like, somebody controlled them to go just eat people until they find somebody that they consume, where they could turn into like a
human again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's part of it. Like they're like, that's why they, because I think the Titans don't need to eat or do anything. They
don't have fucking stomachs.
Yeah, they don't like that. Yeah, so I think the only reason they're eating humans is because
they're trying to find
a Titan shifter. Because if a regular Titan eats a human being who has the ability to turn into Titan, they gain that power and they become back to human. Yeah. So I think they're mindlessly just eating humans, which is why they do that. But we don't have an explanation of where they're coming from or who made them or anything like that. We haven't gotten there yet.
We haven't seen the Beast Titan again.
No.
Yeah, so, and something with him.
Yeah, and the Beast Titan isn't Aaron's dad, because they showed him.
Yeah, they showed him dying. That nigga dead.
Yeah. D.I.D. dead.
D.I.D. dead. What else happened?
I mean, that's the most of the episode. Then at the end, her
father turned into a Titan.
He's about to turn into a Titan.
Yeah, this nigga looked that shit, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
He looked like he about to turn into a big ass fucking Titan too.
But what Titan is he gonna be though? Is he gonna be a new Titan, or is it one that we saw before that we haven't seen in a while? Because we know who the Colossal Titan is, we know who the Armor Titan is, Beast Titan, we know who that is. What the fuck? We know who all the Titans are.
Yeah, no, it should be something new, because I think he didn't have the ability to turn to a Titan until you inject yourself with that formula. We don't even know where that formula came from either. That's another mystery. But because for whatever reason he didn't want to do it himself, he's trying to get Historia to do it because he's coward or whatever it was. Yeah. But then he's desperate at the end, so he licked the formula. So I guess now he's gonna turn into a Titan, and Aaron's gonna have to fight that nigga.
You know what this also taught me? When your dad come back in life, he don't want nothing good. Yo, when dads come back in life, they always want some bullshit. They always want some money or a kidney or you to turn to a Titan. Some bullshit all the fucking time. So if my dad come back, I'm like, no.
Nah, Dad, I ain't turned to a Titan.
I ain't turned to a fucking Titan. No. What else happened? Was that basically it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it for that.
All right, so let's get into the other topics. So have you guys watched Disenchantment?
I did.
Because I keep hearing that shit is basura. And I watched one episode. First episode I seen, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I watched part of the second episode, and it's, I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or it's just like slow to pick up on action. Like, have y'all watched this shit?
It's just one of the things. It's just an okay show. It's not.
It's nothing like groundbreaking. It's nothing like this.
Yeah.
And it's like I mean, if you've seen Futurama or Simpsons, I think those are better shows.
That's what it got me comparing it to.
So like that's the problem. Like it's just an okay show, but it's not as good as those shows.
Because the elf is dead ass like Ralph. like just dumb and oblivious to shit.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
I would think the little demon, the demon is like Bart.
Yeah. He's like Bender, probably more than anything.
Yeah, he like yeah.
Because he's just mischievous for no fucking reason, but he wild.
Females like Leela.
Yeah, it's like a little Leela version of stuff. Like so, it's like stuff we've seen before. I think that's what it is. We've seen it before.
Yeah,
it's just not in this kind of setting. So it's kind of like,
I was trying to give it a chance, and the jokes was just mad dry. I'm just like, but it'll be some shit where they'll hit it, and I'll be like, okay, that was funny.
Yeah.
But after a while, I'm like, this shit, man.
It's just like Happytime Murders. They could have did
Had potential.
They could have did so much better. Shit has so much potential, but
Yeah.
it was like they just dropped the ball in so many places where it's like it's kind of hard to recover or have a second season because like the reviews for this shit, like I said, been fucking abysmal.
Yeah.
Like niggas are not watching
Not
this shit,
fucking
and
with
when
it.
they watch it, they don't fucking like it. It was like, yo, this ain't Futurama or The Simpsons. This ain't even a good medium.
Yeah.
Like it's like if it was somewhat closer to Futurama, I think niggas would dig it more. But it's just not enough vulgarity. It's not enough of the just the outlandish jokes and like the satire and like a nigga fucking Fry fucked the whole island.
Snoo.
This nigga snooed
That's
mad
snoo.
Amazon bitches.
Yeah, man.
Mad like at least 9 of them. snoo.
Yeah, there's just something missing from the show. I don't know what it's missing. It's just something that's like
They missing a Zoidberg.
Yeah.
something.
They missing something, yo.
But the way it ended, I was like, oh, okay, maybe the next season might be.
There ain't gonna be no next season.
Well, probably not. But
Because like I said, niggas ain't watching this season, so I don't know if there's gonna
I
be
don't
a
know.
next
Netflix
season.
don't be. They don't really cancel a whole lot of shows. They cancel stuff, but they don't really cancel a whole
Nah,
lot.
they
Stuff
can-
usually gets like a second
Nigga,
season
they-
at least.
What was that show that it was a movie that everybody was watching, everybody was raving about, and they just canceled that shit, or they just took that shit off of Netflix. Was it Carbon? No, it wasn't Carbon.
No, Ultra Carbon getting a second
It was
season.
it was some shit with some black lady.
Oh,
7 seconds.
Yes,
yeah.
niggas took that shit
Well,
off.
yeah, they did cancel that.
They
I'm saying,
canceled that
yeah, but that's very rare. I'm saying it's rare for them to cancel stuff.
Oh,
So they and this is a Matt Groening thing, so they might get another season,
So what would you give the season overall?
like a 6.5.
That's bad,
Yeah.
I didn't say.
nigga. For free content, that's kind of bad, nigga.
Hey, shit.
Shit, like I said, the first episode I watched, that wasn't above a 6 either. No, that shit was okay. It wasn't like
yeah, it was cool.
it was cool. It like the first episode had a couple cool parts where the elf was trying to fuck the other elf,
But yeah, that shit was funny.
and what else happened? Like the nigga, like the dumb prince dude, he fell on the sword. He was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
I'm still alive. Y'all just push my head up. Like I could
I
get out
could be
this
alive, but like, nah, you good.
shit." Yeah, that's I don't know, man.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not seeing it with Disenchantment. Streets of Rage 4 is revealed
Word. Where Skate at?
now.
Nah, you know, skate.
Nah, ain't no skate skate. It seemed to be just Axel and
Blaze.
Blaze.
Yeah,
Yo,
got 2 niggas.
why haven't they been in any other fighting game? Like they've been in not a near fighting game like that, and that should have been like a sure shot.
That's a good question.
Like from them being like Tekken or like a Street Fighter or anything.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Like they haven't been in anything.
Like a DLC character or something.
Something like a fucking Soul Calibur or something. Like anything.
I don't know, man. It's one of them things that niggas never probably thought about it.
Out of that, who makes that? Is it
It's a
Sega,
Capcom game, I
right?
thought. Oh, it's a Sega?
No, it's not Capcom.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so it's not
just
Capcom.
some independent shit.
Shit, they
Sega.
got Negan and Tekken. Why you can borrow
I don't know
shit?
why
Dog.
Why not?
that is going
Dog,
on.
I saw that. I didn't ask no questions. I just let it ride. I didn't give a fuck at that point. I just let it ride, bitch.
I mean, it make more sense in Mortal Kombat than that shit. I don't know.
Dog, I didn't care. I was like, fuck it. I don't play Tekken like that anyway. Negan, I might give it a go.
Nah.
Just cause Negan's in it. Shit, when they had Akuma and that shit, I was like, I might play Tekken now. And then I played this shit. I was like, nah.
Nah, this ain't it.
I'm gonna just play Street Fighter. Nah, I ain't fucking with this. But Soul Calibur 6 might be the last of his franchise.
Yeah,
Might
if the numbers
be
is
the
low.
last one.
I'm fine
Hey,
with
I
it.
mean, it's fine. I haven't really played Soul Calibur since like it was on the Dreamcast.
I don't even know like the story of the 5th one. I don't know if there's some shit that they haven't told yet that they need to finish. That's why the 6th one is coming out. But if Soul Calibur 6 is the last one, they might do this shit where they just like updating the shit and putting DLC in it for like 2-3 years to come, and then they're just gonna let the shit die.
I mean, it's all the same story.
Right?
Here's a crazy
Like I
ass
said,
demon sword.
I don't know why there's a 6. Maybe there's something because I didn't play 5, so I
Me
don't know if
neither.
there's some shit that they didn't finish in 5. Where
that
it's
they
like,
had to put in 6.
yeah, I gotta finish this shit up. Like Nightmare finally has to die,
Yeah.
or like fucking Siegfried and Nightmare finally have to part and then fight, and then they both gotta die. So I don't know. Some shit gotta happen. Shenmue is set to release when I think sometime in 2019. But
Sometime in August, if I'm not mistaken.
Finally.
but it does have a release date. I know Bobby happy for that shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You know how long I wanted to fucking kill this nigga?
I haven't beat the first one for Dreamcast.
Yeah, word, factos.
I never played that. I started playing the second one. Then you can just play the second one.
Well, they both out. The 1 and 2 remaster is out now.
Yeah.
So you know,
You
check
play
them
that
both out.
shit. Yo, that shit is hot, man. Fucking Lon D is like the Asian Debo. This nigga's the Asian Debo, man.
Let's see. Animusha Remaster is set for next year, top of the year, January 15th, 2019.
You played it?
Nah,
Never played Onimusha?
Nah, I never played that shit.
I think I have like PlayStation, but I don't remember like.
It's kind of like Ninja Gaiden and Resident Evil kind of mixed in.
I remember playing it, but I don't remember shit from it. I just know that I played it.
I just remember in like the third one.
Oh yeah, with the
Had
Leon,
yeah,
the
yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the only thing I remember.
yeah, that's.
I was like, all right, okay, nigga, I see you. All right, cool. Just some French dude shooting niggas.
Let's see.
for that.
Smash Brothers is the best-selling game on the Amazon at the moment.
I believe it.
Niggas is ready.
I'm getting a Switch just for that.
Yo, didn't they add a new character?
Yeah, they added Castlevania.
Yeah, the Belmonts they added too.
What about King K. Rool? They added
Yeah,
him?
K. Root. Yo, they got so many fucking. Yo, everybody except Waluigi.
Yeah, he's still ain't in that shit.
That nigga's gonna be in it. There's no way how that you
no,
can have.
man.
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
did y'all niggas see when they killed Luigi?
Yeah. That shit was funny as fuck,
Dog, they
dog.
killed the fuck out of Luigi.
He's like,
And that nigga was about to go back in his body, and then some other shit came in. It was like, wow.
yeah.
Luigi can't catch a break for shit, yo.
Nah, dog.
And like even in fucking Luigi's Mansion,
Yeah.
they was painting him like a bitch the whole time. And nigga just kept saying Mario at random ass Mario.
Mario.
Nah, that game made me jump a couple times.
You a bitch.
No, I did for real.
Luigi's Mansion?
Yo.
I never played that shit, but
Yeah, that just made me jump. a
Yo,
couple
that's the
times.
first nigga I heard that said a GameCube game made him jump.
Hell yeah, nigga.
well, I mean, Resident Evil 4 was on GameCube.
Nigga, but it's not exclusively on GameCube.
It was at first.
No,
It was?
Yeah.
You was scared?
I think so. I don't play Resident Evil games. I'm always scared, nigga.
Yo, can we go see the Nun together?
No,
Please, yo, we have to.
you can.
Please, yo,
There's-
please.
There is not enough
I
money in
will
the
pay
world.
for your ticket.
No,
I'll pay for all your snacks.
yo, no. There's not enough money in the world to make me go see that
Yo,
movie.
you want nachos?
Nope,
Pretzels?
nope.
I'll sneak you some shit in. You want some liquor?
Yes, but I'm not gonna see that movie.
Yo, please, yo.
There's not enough.
Why not?
I do not do. So I'll do slasher shit. So like Jason,
Yo, all
Freddy,
three of
all
us
that
have to
shit?
go together.
I see that shit. Anything that does ghosts or demons, I do not fuck with. I don't fuck with demons or don't fuck with ghosts.
So you didn't watch the trailer?
No,
Yo, can we please, yo?
no, I didn't watch
Pretty
that trailer.
please.
I'm not watching that shit.
Can we go together? Please.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
I'll pay for your ticket. I'll pay for your snacks.
Yeah, I'll think about it. but
Anything under $30, which is like 2 snacks.
I know at the movies. That's like half a snack.
You know what they need to start doing in movie theater? They need to start recording people's reactions.
No, they
They do that
don't.
shit all the time.
But do they sell them to you?
No.
They be using that shit as previews sometimes. You ain't never seen that
Sell
shit.
me
where-
them shits.
Where they be having that fucking like night screen and like
Yeah.
everybody be wiping all these jump scares and shit. But you can't. But they said that they removed the trailer off of YouTube.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
it kept
like,
scaring people. No, yo, people have not become that pussy where it's like a trailer. It was a 6-second trailer is scaring you to do this shit. This is
Well, I haven't seen the
awesome
trailer.
promotion, my nigga.
I have not seen the trailer.
No, I'm pretty sure people haven't called and said, yo, can you please take this off of YouTube? Like, nobody's that pussy.
Nah, but I just think shit was fucking with
6
niggas'
seconds?
head. Yo,
6 seconds.
that's all it take.
Yo, and 6 seconds. And
all
then
it
you watch the
takes.
shit again, you know where the scare's coming?
Yo,
man, that's fucking sucks. You know what was more scary? You remember that shit on a computer? They used to say, look at this and see where the thing's going, and then something pops
Dog,
up. That was
I
scarier
was
than that.
just going to fucking say that. Do you remember that shit where it had you looking at that car down the
Yeah, go
winding
the
road,
road.
and then that fucking bitch popped up? Yo, I saw some shit where with that the shit that you was talking about was like, yo, follow the thing, try not to touch the sides, and that
Yeah.
fucking thing popped up on the screen. I saw somebody punch a fucking screen. Like, that nigga put his hands on the screen, my nigga.
he's like, no.
Yo, it was this fat white dude. He just screamed and just punched the shit.
Yo, instinct. Gotta survive, nigga.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that was scarier than that. I'm like, come on,
That,
man.
yo, I'm saying, yo, we had to deal with that in the 90s. We ain't have nobody to call.
Right? You gotta
Yeah.
talk to yourself.
Wasn't no fucking, hey, take this down. Like, no, stop being pussy. Take this shit. Hesh,
I mean,
please.
I'm listen.
Please,
I'll consider it, but I'm not. I'm be
do it
honest
for
with
the
you.
culture.
Fuck the
Do it for the
culture, nigga.
fans.
Fuck,
Do it for the fans.
listen, I like y'all, but I gotta have
I want to see Hesh jump once.
I gotta have
I want to see
limitations.
this big nigga jump once.
Oh, it's gonna be more than once, nigga.
I just want to laugh.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't do ghosts and I don't do demons.
Let's talk about Spider-Man real quick, right? So
Spider-Man.
this mass promotion that's going on with Spider-Man, where they got all these trailers, all these different promotions popping up. They got a whole train, like
In
a whole
red.
subway train of Spider-Man. Now, do we think this game is gonna like invent the wheel or some shit? Like, is it gonna change something, or are they just trying to sell us like some shit and then just package it really, really good?
Reinvent the wheel? No. Will it be good? I really, really hope so at this point. Because they're doing the most, so I do need it to be good.
But okay, so with them doing the most, I haven't seen any other game. Okay, so this is a superhero game.
Yeah.
Superhero games are, I mean,
Superheroes is in.
superheroes are in right now. So it's like, all right, we know this game's coming out. Everybody that gives a fuck about this game knows it's coming out. So
Yeah.
why all this? It seems like they're over promoting.
Yeah, it is. It is extra shit.
Like it's kind of like extra at this point, where it's like y'all just got money to burn. It's like, yo, let's just wrap a whole fucking train of Spider-Man shit.
Yeah, they had.
That's
more-
kind of crazy.
yeah.
Like there has to be a flaw in this game that they're not telling, because they would just let the critics speak for itself. They would let the game come out, word of mouth, critic scores, the 9.9s, the 10s on IGNs, and whatever the case, the game spots. They would let that speak for itself. All this over promotion shit is kind of worrying me.
Well, no, I mean, you got to promote this shit. I mean, and plus, how many? Well, first off, we'll know. I think tomorrow we'll know. I think the embargo is up tomorrow. They can really start talking about stuff tomorrow.
Right.
But, I mean, how many superhero games do we get?
This is Batman.
Yeah, besides
the last
Batman.
one.
Yeah, besides Batman, and all the ones we used to get were all like crappy movie tie-ins. This is like a right proper superhero game in the world where superhero stuff is kind of really big, like the movies are really big. So they're kind of like, hey man, look, we got a Spider-Man game. We want y'all to play this shit, and it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think PlayStation's put a lot of money into that, you know. And plus, PlayStation got the money to burn.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like, why not promote the shit out of it? Because like you said, it's not necessarily about us. It's about other people who don't know this game is coming. So yeah, if we make a big ass train in New York and niggas like, oh, there's a Spider-Man game coming out.
I don't.
Or it's like, so it's like, you know, you gotta promote, dog.
Yeah, but I can't remember a game that had this much promotion behind it.
I'm sure there's probably some other
I
stuff.
can't
But just-
remember.
I mean, me
Like,
neither.
This much, like they wrapped the
whole
whole
train?
fucking subway train in Spider-Man shit. That's kind of wild.
I don't live in New York, so I don't know how many. Like I'm just saying that I don't know how often that kind of stuff might actually happen. It's just now, maybe it's always kind of happened. Maybe I won't say always, but maybe it happened more than we thought. But now it's we have Twitter, and Facebook, and all the other shit. So
Social media is
you know, so
everything.
when before it was just a
Presentation
thing that they
is
did. Yeah, before it was just a thing that they did. Now it's like, oh look here, click, and now everybody sees it.
Fuck all
So,
that. I'm not
I don't
spending
know.
my money on all that shit. You better have Jake Gyllenhaal or one of these fucking motherfuckers in the Spider-Man suit at the fucking thing signing copies and shit.
That'd be dope.
Let's see. Ninja says Fortnite isn't going anywhere. That's fucking obvious. But
Of course he's saying that.
Fortnite is on a decline.
That's how he pays his money.
I don't see as many people talking about it or raving about it, but it's going on a year that this, cause it'll be
Had a
a
hot
year.
year.
It'll be a year in October since this craze really like took the fuck off. But as far as like Fortnite going anywhere, it's not gonna go anywhere for, I say, at least till next summer, where it's gonna hit like a sharp decline. Like niggas ain't really fucking with this like they was before. But that's just like everything. Everything takes a fucking decline at some point, except for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but for him to say that, he was sounding
Nigga,
kind
I
of
just
arrogant.
bought Grand Theft Auto
Again?
for my Xbox One.
Oh, damn,
I just
man.
bought that shit again.
Oh yeah, I rebought that shit.
I
and
had it for
sold
my
like 3 times.
360. I was like, you know what?
I'm buying
Fuck
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, $25. Fuck it.
Yeah,
And you're the exact reason why them niggas got all that goddamn money.
Fuck it. That shit came with like $100,000. That shit came with like some other.
they keep putting shit in it though.
Yeah.
that shit fun.
They got stunt races and shit. I'm like, oh
Nigga, that shit fun.
yeah.
I was just taking people out of cars for no fucking reason, just beating the shit out of them. Like I felt like I was 13 again. Like you just going down the street, punch people in the face, and then you see like your
The 1 meter going up.
yeah, nah, not the one like your strength goes up. So
Oh.
I just kept hitting people.
Yeah, but to say that like Fortnite is going nowhere, it's kind of arrogant. It's kind of arrogant.
Why is that?
Well, everything dies and goes somewhere eventually. This motherfucker acts as if it's gonna be around forever.
It's not gonna be around forever, but it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I'll say within like the next 3 years, you're gonna see a decline, but not a sharp decline.
I don't even think that.
Plus, what you want him to say?
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
just
his
won't be
bread
doing
and
that.
butter.
Exactly.
Bread
That's
and
the
butter,
game
but,
that he's currently playing. That's,
like. There's so much shit coming out. Yo, after Spider-Man, fucking Tomb Raider comes out. then fucking Battlefield 4, then fucking they pushed Black Ops comes out, Black Ops 4, then Battlefield 5 they push back, then Red Dead comes out, then next year you got that Jump Force shit. It's just way too much shit coming out back to back for me to be focused on that shit.
Yeah, well, for you, but we're talking about what streamers gonna want to watch.
Yeah.
Well,
And Fortnite is, I think, one of the games that's kind of fun to watch. I guess maybe.
I think with
I don't watch
Fortnite
it, but-
making $1 billion isn't something to like blink at. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's like they made $1 billion for a game that's been out like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So that's nothing light, my nigga.
microtransactions.
It
Well, yeah,
is.
all that.
I mean, they're gonna keep adding shit. They're gonna keep adding different skins and seasons and shit like that, and guns,
Dances and all that shit.
dances and all types of shit. So I don't see it going anywhere in the next year. Maybe maybe like till like next summer.
I get it another year, but ain't gonna be talked about like that.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, is
I
it talking
don't
about like
think
that now? Or like I guess you're kind of saying.
I mean,
saying that
we not really in that
climbing.
Fortnite community. Like
Yeah, that's
that.
the other thing too.
But it's
Oh
like,
yeah, it'll be a cult following, but as big as it is now, no.
like the only time they really talk about the shit is when they start adding hip hop dances to the shit. It was like,
Yeah,
yo,
like-
Yeah.
oh, they got the shiggy in there now. Oh, they got the fucking this that.
Floss shit or
Yeah, they
whatever.
got the floss in there now. Or they got this that and whatever.
Yeah.
I actually got tired of that shit when they kept putting that shit on World Star, like clips
World
and shit. I'm
Star?
like, come on, man. I don't
What,
wanna...
like the dances?
Nah, like just ninjas kills and shit. Like they OD'd on that shit.
My nigga, this is the internet. We are going for clicks. Niggas want to not. I saw a video that had 3 million views, and it's just a kid that killed Ninja.
Yeah, that was kind
That's
of
it.
That nigga, yo, he threw a sticky
And he killed
and
him.
held him. And yo, he said, "I killed Ninja at least 11 times." Like they had an "I killed Ninja" counter.
Is he that good?
No,
No, it was another chick. It was a chick that killed him too.
it was
I mean, is Ninja that good?
I-
That is like, oh my god, I killed him, or is it just like, oh, because he's so
he's
popular?
just the most famous name in
Yeah.
there. And like, yo, like he really just didn't see him and just threw a stick. He was just throwing shit, right?
Yeah.
And it just stuck to him. He's like, "Oh my god, I killed Ninja!" Ding, ding. And then, yo, the nigga said it like 11 times, yo. Like that's all the fuck he kept saying. He was hyping shit. I don't think he moved the mouse or controller. Like he just sat there and just kept screaming, "I killed Ninja."
I think he just stuck me twice.
God, I fell.
He's not
No, he's on me. I'm fighting Ninja. I just got rounded by Ninja. Ninja just knocked me. Ninja just finished me. I just got killed by Ninja.
Yeah,
he
same
killed
thing with
Ninja.
that chick.
Yeah, what chick?
It was some chick that killed him too.
Man, she got lucky.
Yeah, she,
So, since she was talking about Battlefield numbers are 85% lower than Black Ops 4.
yeah.
Now the new Battlefield, is that because of the female protagonist?
You know, it's the thing about this. I was reading into it more, but it's like a mix of everything. It's a mix of the females being in it, and it's the whole social justice warrior thing. Like, all right, this is. I don't really know what angle is really attacking this shit and why the numbers is down. But first it was, you had females in it, and she had crazy ass punk rock face paint on or some shit like that with a bionic arm.
Yeah.
That bullshit. Then they was talking about it wasn't historically accurate or some shit like that.
Who gives a
then,
fuck?
Yeah, I don't. Then they said it was the women, and now they're saying because they're introducing politics into the game, which I kind of, when he said that, I was like, okay, you're kind of right, because maybe they are trying to put girls in here just to try to, push some sort of
agenda.
Yeah, some sort of agenda and shit like that. Then it came down to what EA said. They said some shit like, if you don't like the game, just don't buy it. If you're too stupid to not know the historical accuracy, then don't buy the game. And then that pissed people off.
Oh,
then they was like,
EA.
oh, fuck y'all.
So EA wants to get on a fucking soapbox and talk about equality and rights and shit like that, but y'all want to take Colin Kaepernick name out of a fucking video game, right?
Yeah.
Suck my dick, EA.
Yeah, but did those women kneel for the flag?
Nigga, fuck this flag, man.
Oh no, that shit is like bad wild.
You
right
feel
now.
free in America, nigga?
No, I'm fat and black, so no.
I don't know what the fuck fat. Nigga blaming McDonald's for his shortcomings.
So I don't know, like I don't know. It's looking bad for Battlefield 5.
I don't know, man. I don't know if shit's gonna jump. They gotta add some shit. They gotta add dances.
Was
I'm telling you,
Add
yo.
shooting.
I'm telling you, you gotta add
some dances and shit.
Flossing.
1885 niggas doing the shoot. Let's see. Madden sold 150 million.
I thought we was supposed to be protesting, man. What happened?
First
week. You know how much they sold last year?
No.
Like
80.
936,000 first week.
First week.
Now that's a big ass jump from now. 936,000 to 150 million.
Wait.
90.
That's a skewed ass number.
That's what happened.
906. You said 960,000.
936,000 first week last year.
So what the fuck did they add?
I don't know what happened.
I haven't. Yo,
They took out Colin Kaepernick.
dancing. Yo, I think he's right. Dead ass.
Niggas is like, what? Niggas is like, yeah. There's like, oh, word. There's no niggas in this. I'm buying this shit.
You took that flag kneeler out?
Exactly.
All right, let's go get it, Bob.
I'm buying 3 copies.
He took our flag.
Yeah, that's crazy. I told you niggas wouldn't care.
Yo, but not this much.
Yo, that's a hell of a lot of motherfuckers buying this.
That's
game.
a big fuck you.
Yeah,
That's a big fuck. Oh my
niggas
God,
don't care.
yo.
I told you niggas.
What
didn't
did we
care.
say?
I said it. I said niggas didn't care.
I didn't think it was gonna be this bad though, because that's a hell of a jump from last year to this year.
But you want to know how fake I am?
You brought it.
You bought?
No, hell no, I ain't buying that. But somebody invited me to a football game. I was like, yeah. I was like, fuck. And he was white. I was like, fuck. I'm with my people, but I gotta kind of get in good with the white dude. So I was like, you know what? Fuck my morals. Yeah, let's go to the game, buddy.
Like, yeah, guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's have some fun. I was like, fuck, I felt the blackness in me, like I felt my black side. Like, what the fuck is you doing, boy? Yo, boy,
Yeah, this ain't the move.
this ain't the move, boy. Put your fucking fist down. And then what happened with this mass shooting, where it was like it was 10 people shot, 2 people killed. For no fucking reason, because you lost a game.
I swear to God, I spent like 3 days refusing to believe that. That's the reason why he did it. I swear to God, I didn't want to believe that shit.
But then everything came out. Oh, he's mentally unstable. He done had the cops caught him. He's been in psychiatric wards, and this is happening to him, and that happened to him. But I believe it with these nerd niggas. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later, where someone lost a game. It was gonna take it out on everybody else. Like, yo, you just wasn't that good. And then I was watching clips of him on YouTube saying like he's one of the best out there playing Madden, and you know he does this, that, and the third. He practices for this long, and he shouldn't lose. And then I'm kind of glad he's dead. Like,
yeah, but he didn't take nobody with him.
I mean, if he didn't take nobody with him, that'd be good. But you know, I'm just glad that's one less whiny motherfucker we got.
Yo, niggas, let me just tell you something real quick. It's okay to lose in video games, dog.
Yeah, you know.
It's okay to lose at things. Just don't. And if you do.
And then when I was telling y'all, yo, these video games are not your life. There's shit that's more important than these video games. Like, I understand it's a tournament. You're playing for money. This might be the only way that you make money. You might not have a normal job. You might have a shitty job. This is the only way that you make money, right?
Swing on a nigga.
DMX that nigga.
Right, you don't gotta shoot. Yo, the niggas not fighting no more?
Where is niggas getting these guns? Are they flying in?
Well,
Are they driving in?
I mean, he was in Florida.
Huh?
He was in Florida.
No, but you can't okay.
He went home and came back with the spliggy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He left because he left and came back.
See, this is why you need to talk to them nerd niggas.
Be a friend.
The weird, awkward kid, make sure he don't shoot nothing up. All right? Talk to that nigga, be that nigga friend, tell him to put the gun down. All right? Because there's no reason the hell this shit should have happened.
Nah,
like at a fucking Madden tournament. And then I told that nigga stop playing.
Because now we can't have tournaments? Now we can't have tournaments for games because niggas
now you
niggas
gotta
is
have,
gonna lose.
Now you gotta have extra bumped up security. Now security gotta
metal
have
detectors.
Guns. Now they gotta start doing psychiatric evaluations on these people. They gotta start doing background checks. Everybody is not just playing games for the sake of playing games. A lot of these motherfuckers play these games because they are socially awkward, mental illness, whatever the case may be. Something's wrong with these motherfuckers.
It's just stupid.
I don't know, but he done fucked it up for everybody.
One of them said, somebody said that, like basically this is probably one of those kids that, you know, played football, but the points don't matter.
Yo, participation trophy ass nigga.
It's not funny. I don't want to laugh at that just because.
Nah, for real.
That
They do be
nigga.
doing that.
Get on. You did your best head ass nigga. Don't touch him. He's special head ass nigga. Yo, he like that kid, like, you know, like the kids with like the like, you know, like the kids that be on the field and they be like, oh, we're gonna pretend tackle them type of thing.
You all the fucking Make-A-Wish kids, they like make them let them run the whole yard.
Make-A-Wish your kid's stupid ass head ass boy. Yo, it's no reason this shit should have happened.
None.
How you just shooting people up? And then that shit was on Twitch as well, and you could hear the shots of people yelling and running and shit.
You seen the beam?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That nigga knew who he was aiming for. I don't know if that was the nigga that beat him, but it was like
Black kid, yeah.
It was?
Yeah, it was a black kid.
That beat him?
Yep.
I'm glad he's dead.
I can't believe niggas did that dumb shit.
Yeah, that shit's stupid.
Play Madden in hell, stupid ass boy.
Oh no, man.
That nigga look like he ain't get no pussy either. So
Yeah, like pussy solves everything.
Sexually frustrated ass nigga.
I mean,
Pussy solves everything.
I don't
You ever
disagree
want to
with
beat a
that.
nigga's ass and then you get some pussy? Be like, you know, fuck that nigga.
Now I think actually bust a nut clears your mind.
Yeah, it
like
does.
that stops you. Like before you make any major decision, like bust a nut,
Right?
and that shit makes you think so much more clearly.
I just don't know if he had time. I just don't think he had the time to fucking just was gonna do just jerk one out real quick.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do before you make any major decision.
Like, oh, I lost this Madden game. I want to. Let me just.
I'm about to kill all these niggas. You know what?
You know, I got some Lubriderm in the truck. I'll be right back. I'm gonna shoot you. You know what? I got some. You know what?
Matter of
Let
fact,
me go to
I'll
the
be
truck real
right
quick.
back. Now, if you still feel like doing that shit after you buzz off, then you was meant to do it. Yo, you know how many times I wanted to call a girl over, and then I just let one off, and
It
it
was
was like, you know what?
Nope.
Fuck you.
I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad I didn't fuck her. I didn't want to fuck her. I just want
Gonna
to bust
fuck
a
my
nut.
whole life up.
Yeah.
Fuck your whole life up. Just bust a nut.
Yeah, but learn how to lose, niggas.
Let's see. Now, Bobby, he wanted to have this conversation about Ultra Instinct in the manga versus the anime of Dragon Ball Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the whole thing about this? Where it was like in the manga, he basically learned it from Master Roshi, or got like advice from Master Roshi. In the anime, is basically, oh, the spirit bomb fucked up, and he's like, oh, I got it now.
I got the soul glow.
Yeah. I don't. See, this is one of those things where I'm like, I get confused to what the fuck canon really means.
Yeah.
So, by that logic, if this would happen in the manga, and I don't know how the fuck Master Roshi was dodging Jiren's hits. I don't know how that happened. Like, there's no power level logic at all.
Nah, it's not, because that's what Homeboy was saying in the video. He was like, you know, Master Roshi seemed unreasonably strong.
Yeah.
and quick as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
for his character development.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, how the fuck is Master Roshi doing this? This makes no fucking sense. And this is one of the arguments. This is why I don't really give a fuck about canon. This is some new shit these niggas came up with, like having it like canon matters, because really it doesn't, because it doesn't make sense to me anymore.
It's not going to make sense, because it's always been the comic book and the movie are two different things. The anime and the manga is two different things. It's always going to be like that. It's always been like that. It was like, you got to go to different places to get different stories. There's different story arcs everywhere. No one's going to follow the same exact pattern for everything.
Well, they do. It just depends
No,
on.
they do. Sometimes they do, but it's more than likely they're not.
It just depends on. So I think canon. Well, me personally, I do think canon matters. That's why, for the most part, if you're like looking for what the true story is, it's generally with the manga, because that's what the creator of said property made, and usually they're the ones who are writing it and from start to finish. So that's what happens, and then they adapt it into anime, and then it depends. Every situation is different, but what usually happens is they are adapting it. It's so you can do 5 to 6 to 7 chapters of the manga in like an episode of the anime. So generally, what happens is they tend to get really close to what the manga's got going on. So they'll either do filler stuff, which is the anime only version of stuff. That's how you get some stuff, or they'll do their own story. Like in Full Metal Alchemist, the first one they did for like a certain amount of time, it follows the manga, and then after a certain point, it just branch off and do their own version of the story. Brotherhood is the manga adapted more closely in the anime. So what happens in the Dragon Ball Z Sense thing, because it's not Kishimoto doing this manga, I don't know if it counts or not. Now that one's a little different. It's a little weird because I don't know if that counts. But Dragon Ball Super is a continuation of Dragon Ball Z, so that's kind of like still in the canon line. So I don't know what counts or not. So I don't know. That one's a little funky. But I don't know. It is weird because it's like, how is Master Roshi strong enough to not just get flicked in the eyeball by Jiren and die? I don't know. Like, because Goku had problems fighting Jiren. Yeah. Master Roshi hasn't been important since Goku was like 2. Like, he hasn't been strong enough to matter since then. So it's like, how does he stand up to Jiren and not get his ass whooped off rip?
In the manga, he holds it for a longer period of time. No, he holds it for a shorter period of time. In the manga, but then in the anime, he holds it for a longer period of time for some unknown reason. Because I guess he just got engulfed by the spirit bomb and just
it's like,
that's wild to drop a spirit bomb on yourself. Like, that's wild.
Also, I thought
like, how do you fuck up a spirit bomb? You've been doing that shit for at least 20 years, my nigga.
I mean, we're gonna talk about how the spirit bomb never worked.
Yeah, it never has.
I think it worked like one time.
That shit didn't work on Frieza?
No, he got back up.
He got right back up. He was mad, and that's when he fucking killed Krillin.
Yeah.
When his tail was missing, he was fucked up. And he was like, nigga. And he shot and it blew Krillin shit up.
What's that blue shit you just hit me with, nigga?
Exactly. I think that shit only worked one time, and that was against Majin Buu, right?
Yeah,
I think that's the only time it worked. Every other time, he tried to use that shit on Vegeta.
Which
He
Buu?
missed.
Kid
Buu at the very end.
That's the only
That's how
time.
I think that's how Ooh came about, because of like Purify or whatever. I think. Don't quote me on that. But fucking, he tried to use the shit on Vegeta. He missed. Fucking Gohan had to bounce it back.
Yeah,
didn't work. And then didn't he give to Krillin like a little bit of the energy at one point or some shit like that? Like, anyway, he's used the shit a couple of times and it never really fucking worked.
Yo, can we talk about how Destructo Disc is one of the strongest moves
that he never fucking uses?
My nigga, that was my favorite move.
Slow as fuck.
It's not.
Doesn't matter.
That shit is a fucking boomerang, nigga.
Throw that shit behind their back when they're not paying attention.
Yeah, yes. That nigga.
You know how many niggas can get killed?
Yo, I don't know how many times I saw that nigga Krillin throw that shit.
It's not that slow.
Keep
either.
fighting, and then it come back and chop somebody.
It's not that slow either.
It's not. It's a fucking boomerang, nigga.
Yeah. All I seen it do was cut Nappa's face.
Because that's the only time he ever fucking used it. He made it up specifically for that fight. Threw it one time. Nappa almost died because Vegeta warned him.
Yeah.
Didn't do it. And then it's like, I guess I'm never going to try to use this fucking shit ever the fuck again. This ultimate slice a nigga in half move. Just forget I know how to do it.
My nigga, when you use that shit in the game, that shit work.
Exactly.
I mean, he used it on Cell, but that shit didn't work. That shit just slashed through his neck. It was like,
that nigga didn't give a fuck.
Just gave him sparkles, nigga.
Let's see. 20th anniversary of Blade.
Some motherfuckers always like ice skate uphill.
So
there's still people who don't believe that Blade started this shit.
It definitely helps shoot him
because he's black.
Yeah.
And black people ain't start nothing.
And he don't pay his taxes.
According to the whites, we didn't start nothing. We was just around and we just did he start it?
Mm-hmm.
He helped bring it in.
There had to be a Marvel movie before that shit.
It was, but it was trash. Captain America, that Thor shit.
I mean, that dumb shit. Howard the Duck. This is the first successful.
Yo, if niggas give Howard the Duck the fucking torch before a black man, whole Earth is racist.
Nah, I think for whatever reason they give it more to X-Men more than they give it to Blade.
Nope. Blade came out first.
No. But I'm just saying people give the credit to X-Men more than they give it to Blade. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Now they're saying that Wesley Snipes was talking to Marvel.
Oh shit!
So what do we think these talks are about?
Blade coming back, nigga.
Blade not old.
He can do it.
Well, I think I saw something where they're talking about having like him have a daughter and have it like be Blade's daughter.
Have they ever done a Blade origin story? Can you do a Blade origin story?
Well, I mean, and they talked about it.
They talked about it, but they never really shown it.
Not like a full film. Like
they gave her like 10 minutes. Your mother is a
vampire whore.
Sanaa Lathan.
Oh yeah. Shit.
And then vampire whore.
Vampire.
She wasn't a vampire. She got bit. She ain't like she was fucking him and his dad went off somewhere and shit.
Yeah, okay, I'm saying she's a vampire whore.
It's fucked up. Yeah, they gave it like 10 minutes, and then it was like, yo, we need a true Blade, and then we gotta know how he met the white nigga that be making all the serums and shit.
They could do that.
The fake blood and all that shit. They gotta make a fucking Blade origin story, and they gotta use Boyega for it.
So here's the question: Do we want that? Like, in terms, like, do we want it to be so that the Blade movie exists in the Marvel universe, or do we just want them to like have their own Blade movies?
Yeah, but if Blade exists in the Marvel universe, then we gotta forget those other three exist, kind of. Don't we?
Yeah.
So how we gonna do that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What do we want? Because then with Wesley Snipes coming back, what does that mean? If he's coming back,
Wesley mad old though.
Yeah, so he can't really. So he can be Blade, but then he has to be the same Blade.
How old is Wesley Snipes?
He's got to be like in his 60s, 50s.
I don't know.
I would say like late 40s, early 50s.
Wesley Snipes definitely in his 50s. Wesley Snipes old as dust.
Nigga, if I'm right, you got to go see none.
No.
Want to make him? No, don't Google shit, nigga. Let's make a bet right now. Right now.
I'm not making that bet.
Bet me.
I'll be wrong, nigga. I'm okay with being wrong. I have no issue.
Oh damn.
He is in his 60s, right?
No.
That nigga 56.
Yeah.
So you would have been right, pussy.
Yeah.
Why is Sylvester Stallone 72?
Why did that pop up on mine too? Like, who the fuck was looking for him?
Who the fuck was looking for?
Because they're both Expendables.
Dolph Lundgren.
Lundgren. Because they're all Expendables.
That nigga Drago.
If he dies, he dies.
That nigga forever Drago.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes been doing this shit for a minute. He older as dust.
Do I want to see Blade in the Marvel universe?
I do.
Yes.
I just don't know if I want to see Wesley Snipes Blade.
Yeah, I don't want to see Wesley Snipes Blade. I don't know who else they can get to play him.
Me neither.
A younger Blade, but do they? I don't.
And I think Blade will work really good as like a Netflix show.
Is this a confirmed rumor? Like he's actually talking to Marvel, or is this like some hopeful shit that people are?
I think it's hopeful shit. I haven't seen nothing official.
Because what's the last movie that Wesley Snipes has been in?
Expendables.
That wasn't straight to DVD.
I don't know.
Expendables, I think. Then
Expendables, which one?
Was that 3 or 2 he was in? I think it was 3.
I want to say. I thought it was 2.
Oh,
you might be right. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I just closed my whole shit. I need this. What was next? Tom Hardy signed on for 3 Venom movies.
Okay.
I mean, that's a standard deal.
Yeah, but
that's a standard deal. They sign the niggas to all these movies in the event if the movie's any good, then they'll make more.
But before the first one comes out,
yeah, because that's how they get them. Like, okay, sign up for this. We're gonna get you for 3 movies. If we do the 3 movies, they do this shit all the time. That's a standard deal.
I don't want to see 3 more Venom movies.
Well, that's different. That's a different question.
Yeah,
that's a completely different thing.
Like we got, so that's 4 Venom movies within the next.
So wait, 4 or just 1, 2, and 3?
No, he's signed on for 3
Venom movies.
After the fact,
I thought it was 3 more Venom movies.
Oh, I thought it was 3 altogether.
Maybe it's 3 altogether. Maybe it's 3 more. But I don't want to see 3 Venom movies.
Yeah, I don't want to see him fighting 3 different symbiotes.
You mean 3 different Venoms?
And then Spider-Man is not gonna be in none of shit.
Well,
so who the fuck is gonna be the main villain in 2 or 3? Unless they go by the comic book or some
Carnage.
Shit. If Carnage ain't in 2, I'm flipping something.
Yeah, so I'm saying they're gonna have. So what is it? Who's the nigga that's in this first one?
Right.
What's his name?
Right.
Oh, right. So then they'll do Carnage, and then they'll do Venom.
That's whack.
Fighting 3 different
symbiotes. Yeah, I know. What else is he gonna fucking do? Unless they decide, I don't know. What the fuck they have this nigga do?
They should have signed that damn MCU deal. That should have did.
I don't know, Sway. I mean, maybe he'll fight Kraven. Maybe Black Cat. Maybe they'll mix it that way. Maybe they'll make him be Spider-Man. I don't know, dog. I don't work there. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yo, did you hear the Eminem song on the
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you like the album?
Not as much as other people did. I thought it was fine. I don't hate it. I definitely think it's probably one of the best albums he's put out in a considerable amount of time.
It's one of my favorite albums of the year.
I just don't love it like everybody else.
Might be in my top 5 albums of the year because I just like the fact that it's like the Eminem I like because that last album was fucking garbage. And then he was actually dissing niggas. Like I like rappers that say niggas names.
None
of that subliminal shit. Like when fucking Pusha said Drake name. No, did he say his
Adonis?
Name?
Well, you knew it was directed towards him though.
Push.
No, what the fuck? The Infrared song. Did he say his name in there?
No, I don't think so. But you knew who it was about.
Either way, I like when niggas not pussy. Say the fucking name, yo. What else? Disney puts Guardians of the Galaxy 3 on hold.
Indefinitely.
Yo, they definitely killing fucking Drax.
Yeah, I know. Batista's out with this bitch.
Drax is not coming back from the dust.
No, he's not coming back from the dust.
That nigga is not coming back.
I don't.
So what do y'all think this means, though? Do you think this?
It means they fuck because they don't know what to do.
Okay.
They find a director. They don't got no idea.
Is there any chance that they do not put this movie out at all, altogether?
I don't know.
I don't want to say that Drax is the main or like one of the favorites or like the favorite.
But he is.
Technically, he can die though.
He can die, but when you get people so used to a certain character, you can't just kill them off because of a disagreement with certain outside shit.
Well, but
behind the scenes shit.
But it's not. If he doesn't want to, it's also not just that. He also doesn't want to come back. He's being very vocal about
like,
that.
imagine if they had killed or took off Hugh Jackman out of any X-Men movie. Nigga, you'd have been fucking heated.
That shit would've been
because
trash.
yo, for at least 2 of the movies, he didn't want to play Wolverine no more.
I don't know, probably more than that.
Probably more than that. And it was like, yo, I'm not feeling this shit. I'm just waiting to my contract because I've been. Logan was his last shit. He was like, yo, I'm done with this shit.
He's like, I'm done, though. I mean, yeah. Well, that the difference being is all the X-Men movies were centered around Wolverine specifically.
Yeah,
The Guardians of the Galaxy movies aren't centered around Drax. He's just a very important part in terms of comedy.
Right.
So he's not like the center of it. And so it's a bigger difference. Like if Hugh Jackman just disappears, it's kind of like, well, who's gonna step up because they don't have anyone to step up in the X-Men movies besides Hugh Jackman. And this. The main character is Star-Lord. So as long as he's still part of the movies, you still have a movie. And plus Drax's story is kind of close to an end because his whole main purpose was to kill Thanos. So if he dies, it's kind of really his main focus of doing things. So if he dies in that pursuit.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, if he dies, he dies. Plus Batista doesn't really want to come back. He's acting like he won't come back. It's a little disconcerting because Guardians 3 was one of the only other movies that was confirmed to be actually being worked on that we knew about was this. Is Guardians 3 and Spider-Man, and they're currently filming Spider-Man right now. So I don't know how much that throws all of their plans out of whack because they're kind of like a well-oiled machine over there. They kind of had things growing, and this is the first time they actually hit a stumbling block in a major way. I mean, at least publicly. So I don't know how that affects everything else.
Now, what do you think about this rumor I heard, right, with Captain America, where they're saying that he isn't going to die in Avengers 4, but he's just going to be left back in time?
I mean, that's cool, I guess.
Do you think
That's a way to get rid of him.
But then when I heard this shit, I was like, that kind of makes sense because I don't actually see them killing
Captain America
like that. Like, they're going to get rid of him some way, somehow. I don't see him actually having like a death scene where it's like some big dramatic death where Bucky's holding him or some bullshit. Like, I don't personally see it, but him being left back in time did spark some intrigue. I was like, that sounds plausible. That sounds like it could happen.
Yeah.
What you think, Bobby?
I wouldn't mind it. When I heard it, I was like, okay, that shit makes perfect sense to me.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it works.
For him dying, it would be dramatic, but I don't know. Like, Marvel got this thing where they're doing shit that we're not really expecting.
Yo, hold up, before you say that, it would be dope. This nigga get left back in time, right? And he go back to all the white people and say, you know what? Black people aren't that bad. And change the whole scope of shit. Now it's like 2018. It was like everybody together. You got mad mixed race babies and shit like that. Tell me that wouldn't be dope.
That's crazy.
That would be dope, but it's never, never gonna happen.
They never talk about
you notice how they didn't talk about that in any of those movies. How, how we don't really like black people right now. All right, cool. So Steve Rogers was racist.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about that.
I'm surprised he didn't call Nick Fury a nigga.
Yeah, he definitely was thinking it.
And you know what the motherfuckers did? They enslaved Bucky. Reverse racism, nigga. That's how you get the white man back. You enslave one of theirs and put the nigga to work without an arm. Without an arm, I spit. Without an arm, I spit. What's your name? What was that nigga name in fucking Wakanda? It was like White Tigers. Right?
White Wolf.
Wolf?
The White
Wolf?
Wolf?
The White Wolf.
White Wolf.
Yeah, the White Wolf.
Yo, this Toby. What's your name, boy? Toby. Bucky. Fuck is your name, boy?
No, I think I'd be like Jamal or some shit.
Jamal.
Gotta be like a black name.
Yeah. Yo, Jamal, come here. Bucky. Jamal. Let's see. DC streaming app debut September 15th on Batman Day.
Word.
Now, what are we getting on this day? Are we getting the 90s series cartoon? Are we getting the old Adam West show as well, or is it just like?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Superman show.
Yeah, from what I can see, and I think like the old Superman movies, Supergirl movie. I think there's gonna be, they got a lot of stuff, and then I think there's like a lot of comic book discounts and old comic book stuff that'll be up there as well.
Okay.
So I mean, listen, I'm buying the service.
Yeah, me too.
The second they say Young Justice was showing up, I was already buying the shit. They already got my fucking money.
Nah, but can I get your password though?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yeah, cool. Fuck it, I'm paying for. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I'm tired of all my subscriptions. Yeah, I
got too many subscriptions now too.
I had paid for like Amazon movies.
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
ain't never watched that shit.
Oh, Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Well, if you got Amazon Prime, you automatically get it.
No,
you do?
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't?
You got I clicked the button by accident, and I was just going about my day, and then like 2 months, I kept seeing this charge come out my account. I thought it was Amazon Prime. It should say some Amazon movie shit. I'm like, I ain't never watched no movie on that shit. I don't even want this shit. I watch mad illegal shit. I don't want this shit.
Oh shit! I thought you just got a shit with Prime.
Nah, I think that's unless you get like the year deal. My shit go month by month.
Mine too. I
I
thought
want to delete that shit because I just be buying shit on Amazon Prime I don't need.
all the time. I brought like 3,000 Q-tips. Well, because I wasn't paying attention, but I got them for like $12. So I wasn't that mad because I wasn't paying attention because it was like because I was like trying to buy something and buy something else, and it's like if you spend like $35 in order, I could get it in like a day. So I was getting something else, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy some fucking Q-tips. I just need something to add to make the order more money, and it wasn't paying attention.
My calculator app.
It's like 4 or 6 boxes of 500 each. That's why.
Yeah. All right. So
it's gonna take me forever to use. I'm never gonna go through.
You said 3,000.
It's like it might be like 2. I forgot how many boxes.
About 365.
Oh, I'm never gonna use. Even if I use them shit every day.
That nigga has Q-tips for 8 years.
Yeah, never running out. Like, because I wasn't paying attention. I didn't like really look at it. I just Q-tips, whatever. You know, try to order, and it's like you have to do orders of at least 2.
You know what? I'm not even mad because I bought 5 things of fucking beer balm. And I thought I ordered 1.
Yeah, wasn't because I just went because I got Amazon Prime, so it's like if you buy this specific thing, this is the one that you get the Prime version on. I was like, all right, cool. And it was like whatever, click the thing and look, and I got the shit and open up. I was like, nigga, why is there so many? I was like, oh, I guess I ordered them. I was like, it's 12. I was like, well, it was like $12 on your phone.
Yo, where the fuck do you put 5,000 Q?
In the closet, nigga.
How do you explain that shit to somebody like, babe, we got Q-tips that last us forever.
Yo, they just in the closet, nigga.
Baby, we all got 2 ears.
Yeah, exactly.
8,000 of them bitches though.
Clean my ears every day,
every
nigga.
fucking day. I bet not see a dirty ear in this motherfucker.
I have no type of wax. Yeah.
I don't got my life together, but you know what I got?
Q-tips. That is an actual fact. Do not have my life together, man. Definitely got Q-tips.
You'll be alright, nigga. Let's see. Promo shots for Teen Titans revealed.
I mean, it's all cool until you get to
Beast Boy. Yo, Beast Boy look like Lou Ferrigno.
So is that what they're doing, or are they making his skin green after the fact? Because in all the other stuff I saw, his skin wasn't green, and then they like this thing where it's like now it's green, or is it just it's Beast Boy?
I want to be a real boy.
And then I still don't know why they got the chick in the mink coat.
That's all After Effects shit. Bobby, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, man.
Stop, man. She done got enough heat already. We no.
We uplifting the queen.
Yeah, we try to uplift the queen.
I just don't know why
it's
got
not
that mink
her
on.
fault. At first I was going harder. It's not her fault.
It's not. It's costume designer's fault and everything like that.
Okay, but at what point do you take? At what point do you take this constructive criticism or this hatred and this abuse and say, you know what? Maybe we should change a couple things.
Right?
You know, I don't really want to be portrayed as this in these still shots in this show on the internet. So can we do something else.
I think it's too late. They had the ball rolling. It's like, well, we can't go back now.
Suck
nigga.
my dick. This is mine. I am here. You not getting publicly scrutinized on the internet day after day for looking like a fucking he bitch. Okay.
Don't be fucked up though. Don't be real fucked up. If the show was actually good.
Yeah. Oh,
That's gonna be fucked up. Like the show was actually good, but this shit look crazy. I'm like, damn.
Nah, then we gotta text Bobby and be like, see, I told you, nigga.
well, I never
all
said it
makes
wasn't going to be
sense.
good. It just
We don't even know if it's gonna be good or not, but it's just the fact
Yeah,
that
this shit just look crazy.
if the costumes look like this, then it automatically lowers the expectation of what we have for the show. It's like, all right, if they couldn't get this right,
Yeah.
what else couldn't they get right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but I'm just hoping that I'm hoping.
Yeah. We just hoping.
I'm being hopeful.
is Raven the youngest one?
Yeah, unfortunately. And a lot of people are kind of upset about that. Because now she can't have a relationship with like Beast Boy.
Beast
He's
Boy?
like 23, I think he's supposed to be on the show. And she's
They'll
like,
find some way to do that shit.
she's supposed to be 14.
Ah, shit.
So if they do that, that's wild.
Yeah.
Unless she dies and comes back and grows up somehow. I don't know.
I've seen worse, but
Yeah, I mean, I watched Game of Thrones, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like, there's wild
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
happened, but this is DC. I don't.
that's another thing I saw on fucking Disenchantment where it was like, yeah, we are brother and sister. I was like, ew. I was like, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Now there was a rumor going around. It hasn't been confirmed by her team or no other fucking team that they offer Zendaya the role as the Little Mermaid. Now,
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem. Yo, how old is Zendaya?
She's got to be over 18.
Yeah.
Let's check that.
Yeah, let's make sure. Yo,
That's about to say some wild shit.
come on, it's probably not even gonna be wild, but you just gotta make sure.
Oh, she's 22. I be having mad inappropriate thoughts about Zendaya.
Okay.
She got mad at me.
What the fuck did you do to Zendaya, my nigga?
I made a meme, right? Where it was a picture of her.
That bitch look like she smelled like pomegranate and angel wings.
It wasn't about her. It was like it was her mother, and her father in the picture, and I was like,
like her bath water like tastes like vanilla chai.
yeah. But I just put, she kind of dodged the genealogical bullet looking like that because her parents is So
Oh, that was you that called her parents ugly?
Yeah, it was me.
That was you?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh shit!
Why is you famous, nigga?
Why you
sorry.
like this, my nigga?
Sorry.
That was you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She
she was.
posted it up and
Yeah,
just-
she was mad about that.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, that was you?
It was just a joke.
This nigga Bobby out here.
You be joking about the wrong shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo, you know what I want to do if I get mad money and a nigga like you talk shit about me?
Get the goons on him.
No, you remember Jay and Silent Bob, right? The movie.
Oh, when they showed up to the website.
You remember when them niggas got famous and they just got the IP addresses and addresses to all these niggas that was talking shit on the internet and went to their house and fucked them up? That's what I want to do when I get famous. I wish every actor and actress had that capability where it was like, yo, I just want this nigga address. I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk.
Yo, I just want to talk as an international. Yo, these hands about to fly.
Sorry, it was mad long ago.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That was you.
Why you
That's
like this, my
funny.
nigga?
My bad.
But what do you think about Zendaya as a Little Mermaid? Because everybody thinks her skin is too dark.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm
not even
mad.
everybody.
White people.
What? Thank you. Think she's too dark to play the Little Mermaid. Do we think that Zendaya would make a good Little Mermaid?
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either.
She cute. She young. That's still she gotta be. And I guess she's an okay actress.
Is she cool?
Yeah, like so. I mean, she can be just swimming with fishtails and singing songs.
I love Zendaya. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I got no
let's-
qualms with that.
Now, The Rock is playing in some movie where he's playing a Hawaiian king named Kamehameha.
Oh, where he playing? Kamehameha?
Yeah, all that. What you said.
Some people were kind of mad about that.
I don't know shit about this movie.
Why?
but
The nigga Hawaii?
Well,
he's
because
Samoan.
he's Samoan and he's not Hawaiian, so
Yeah, he's Samoan.
who gives a fuck?
Well,
People.
some
It's
Hawaiian niggas.
yeah, it's kinda like
Representation.
it's like a Jamaican playing a Haitian.
Right,
According to Hesh.
Stokes. It's all the same thing.
No, but you know what was accurate though? I saw a movie where I think LeBron is playing a Bigfoot, and I try to tell y'all niggas. I've been trying to tell niggas for the longest, yo. That nigga LeBron is half Bigfoot. He's half fucking tree. That nigga's half tree monster, yo. That nigga has no dad. Nigga don't know where his dad is.
So his dad is a tree monster?
Yo, his dad is from Southern Sri Lanka, yo.
Yeah, this nigga stupid.
His dad is Bigfoot, my nigga.
Southern Sri Lanka.
You gonna tell me there's a human out there? Yo, no other human made that human. No. It's no fucking way in hell. It's some creature that we ain't never seen before. You telling me he's that big, that strong, that fast, that good, and his hairline like that? Tree monster hairline was fucked up. You telling me if you look at LeBron right now, his hairline ain't fucked up like the tree monster?
Yo, his hairline good.
That nigga tree monster is like 7'8". LeBron is like 6'7". You telling me he ain't passed them G's down to his tree monster? LeBron James.
LeBron James is a tree monster.
That nigga middle name is Tree.
LeBron Tree James.
That's not, but Kamehameha. I'm not mad about it. Samoans and Hawaiians is basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah, you say that until you say that. Don't say that.
Yo, so Samoans and Hawaiians ain't the same fucking thing?
Is Haitians and Jamaicans the same thing?
It's not.
Okay, so Samoans, where did they grow up?
Samoan Island.
Okay, where's that? Is that close to Asia?
Yeah,
probably.
something like that.
Okay, so you telling me that Hawaii being that they call Hawaiians Pacific Islanders, and they're more related to the Asians than anyone. You telling me Samoans? I mean, yeah,
different culture.
So are Chinese and Japanese the same thing?
No,
they're all in Asia. I don't give a fuck, man.
It's not the same thing.
Yo, all black people are the fucking same, yo.
I mean, sort of, but not really.
Jamaicans, Haitians, African Americans, Africans, whatever.
Culture's different though.
Yeah, culture different.
Do they all beat their chest and go, who, all that shit?
No, they probably all don't.
Samoans and Hawaiians don't go to Hawaii,
culture,
right?
man.
Niggas, fuck.
Yeah, dumb racist.
So name me a famous Hawaiian.
I don't know.
The fat nigga with the ukulele.
The fat nigga with the ukulele. Who that?
One day or somewhere over the rainbow. That fat nigga that sang. You remember? Y'all know y'all heard that. I gotta find it.
Uncle Boo.
Yo, hold up.
Was that nigga in Saving Sarah Marshall?
No, maybe.
I don't know.
Shit.
Big Mouth season 2 dropping October 5th. Have y'all seen all of the first season?
Yeah.
This shit wild.
That shit funny as fuck.
It's funny as fuck, but I don't know if it's appropriate for
this nigga.
That nigga ain't dead yet?
I think he is dead, yeah.
Oh.
Yo, that's what
Sorry I said that.
Yeah. I know y'all heard this wild shit.
Nah, but we need a famous racially ambiguous guy. That shit been in mad movies.
Hawaiian as fuck. Okay.
I almost said something mad crazy. So Big Mouth season 5, October 5th. Look out for that. Now,
Nah, definitely watch that shit. That shit is dope.
definitely watch that shit now.
The hormone monster.
Yeah, that shit's funny as fuck, Maurice.
He's like, yeah, you want to pop up against it?
Yeah. My buns pubis.
That shit was funny.
Yo, I can't be. You know how you be watching some shit and somebody come around and you gotta like.
Change it because like I want niggas to think I'm this wild.
Yeah, you like you gotta turn it off or pause it because you don't think they'll understand what you're watching. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck is you watching?
Like, listen,
my nigga.
I'm not that wild. You
not
gotta
wild.
watch this.
Yo, it's a good show.
Yeah,
what the fuck is they talking
I
about?
know this is crazy right now, this particular scene,
Talking
but
about
this.
puberty and then she getting titties out of nowhere.
Yeah, she was talking to her. Wasn't she talking to her snatch?
Yeah.
Oh, she did have a conversation with her vagina. Yes.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing with Netflix. Like, if you have like basically commercial like cartoons like that that's going hard like that, like you can't put a Disenchantment up there. It's like I don't know.
I don't know what Disenchantment doing, but that shit going after like maybe top of the year. So matter of fact, get used to it now. That shit ain't gonna be there. Now, according to Netflix, there's 3 million people still getting Netflix DVDs.
Wait a minute, what?
All these niggas is over 60.
Okay.
Cause I delivered to half of them.
Are you serious?
You still be throwing on
I
DVDs
swear,
from?
yeah, I will take a picture next time I get some. These be the same niggas that still get TV guides. They all
Niggas
old.
still do that?
Niggas still get TV guides in abundance, my nigga.
Alright, cool. Okay.
Like niggas ain't if you over a certain age, you ain't fucking with the technology shit. This shit's scary. Yo, my mother don't pay a single bill online to this day. She still sends out mail with stamps and shit. And at some like I be telling my mom like, yo, you old as fuck, and you need to get with the times. But then like a week later, I hear about somebody's shit that got hacked and they stole like
everything,
3 million accounts. I be like, you know what, my mom might be right, but
yeah, she might be smarter than all of
I'm
us.
still about to use this Venmo.
Yeah, basically.
Like I don't care. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Wow.
90s series available to stream on VRV Nick Splat. So they're bringing back all the 90s cartoons with the Dougs and the Rugrats and the
all that.
Clarissa Explains It All and the Rugrats. Did I say that
Are you
already?
fair
I
enough?
did say that already.
Pete and Pete's,
Pete
the
and Pete's.
Nick Arcade.
Yo, Pete.
Everything.
Yo, can we say that? Matter of fact, nope. Nope. Can we say that like the younger Pete was special?
He wasn't though. He's regular. He just had
Was it the older
chicken on.
Yo, he's a dude. Okay, I want you to watch.
I have to rewatch it. It's been so long. Yeah,
I want you to watch P and P now and just think about the random shit he did that had nothing to do with the storyline.
He was like 10. He's just living his life.
Yo, it would be some shit where it was like the storyline is going this way and he'll just go play on the train track.
You know that's the son in Grand Theft Auto.
For real?
If I'm not mistaken.
Danny, what's his name? Danny something. I forgot.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, the dude who does the voice of the son in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Was Wonder Years on Nickelodeon?
Nope.
It wasn't? No. I didn't see
Yes,
it was.
it was.
What is that? I don't know.
Don't nobody ever know what that nigga saying. No. Every fucking time.
I don't know if it originally aired on Nickelodeon, but it did play on Nickelodeon, like the Nick and Night
No,
type
it
of shit.
played on Nick and Night. Yo, you know they're
Yeah.
bringing back Murphy Brown?
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yo, you want to know some wild shit? I got some pussy to Murphy Brown. Yo, you ain't never put something on in the back and just let that shit be playing and just be fucking and then hear some funny shit and then stop?
Murphy Brown?
Yo, I remember I was balls deep in some shit, right? And Martin was on, right? I'm pile driving shit. And then it's the episode with the dog. Man, you remember the episode with Bruh Man that stole Martin's CD player? And Martin ain't know who stole it, so he had that pit bull. And he had all the niggas around the table like, yo, who stole my $400 CD player? Banging some shit. That nigga did the nigga had to just out. Laugh it up real quick. Back in.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes you gotta do that, yo. So now last thing we got is Azalea Banks on Wild 'N Out, right?
Oh, lordy.
This is the prime case of Twitter fingers, right? This is you get into a fight with the bully, you realize the bully can't fight. You realize the bully is just a scarred kid that's been talked about and teased at home. His father's a drunk, his mother's an alcoholic too. And you just getting abused at home for not taking out the garbage or leaving the lights on in the fucking living room too long. And you just a broken, battered kid and now you don't know how to act. Like, I was watching that shit and she knew what show she was going on, but she just didn't have no comeback. She didn't know what to say, so she just brought it the best way that she knew how was to, you know, just get way too personal about certain shit. Saying that, oh, DC Young Fly, this is your ceiling. And, you know, certain shit. But then when she actually started to cry, I was like, yeah, this is really the bully. That this is you meeting the person that's been talking shit about you online. Like, if Zendaya catch you, she gonna fuck you up. Like, this is the this is Bobby. Azalea's Bobby.
I don't do that
Bobby
all the time.
Bobby.
It was just a joke.
It wasn't a joke.
Yes, it was a joke.
If somebody talked about your mama, and
I got some shit. There's a reason why I don't roast people online, because I cut too deep.
okay, so if you got famous, right, and the niggas, okay, so if your public business was out there, right, and niggas start talking about you, talking about your mama, talking about your daddy, talking about whatever the fuck they found out, you want to feel a type of way and start blogging niggas?
No.
Why?
I let it ride.
You let it? Okay.
They just don't fuck with me like that.
I respect it.
I can't wait till Bobby get famous.
Hey, shit, niggas do that now.
I can't wait till Bobby, but they don't know shit. They just know you like surface level shit. Like, oh, he make memes, and I seen his face like twice.
Yeah, but you can't. You never let them see you sweat. I never block anybody who fucks with me, like, cause that means like,
Okay.
hey, they won.
So if they never see you sweat, so what do you do when you log off? Do you?
Nah, it just. I mean, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some shit they be telling me, I be like, ooh. Some shit that they be saying, I be like, ooh, that was kind of good.
You wanna fuck on me? You wanna fuck on me, mother bitch? I blow you, then I blow you. Oh, you think I'm scared, mother bitch? What the fuck? What? That remind me of that Kevin Hart shit. I think Bobby just be letting that shit ride on long.
Don't fuck with me like that.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, I say, you gonna get mad before I do. I'm telling you right now. Cause it's all a mental game. Like they be trying to fuck with me. And like it's like it turns into jokes and then in front of my friends. That shit turned into jokes.
Running away. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like, I don't know, it's just funny online because like they'll really try to hurt your feelings. It'll be some shit. If it's not funny, that'll get me more upset. That shit'll get me more upset. If it's not funny, I'll be like, you motherfucker, you just wasted my time. Nah, man, but it's just a mental game. Like it turns to something serious, but then it turns to them start being sarcastic, and it's like, okay, who's gonna break first? But then it always ends up being them.
Your mother knock need or some shit.
Yeah, because it's always if they say some shit about your mother and shit, never address it. Just come back with something else. If you say, "Oh, my mother don't do that," now they got you.
Yeah,
now they got you. Like never do that.
She doesn't do that.
Yeah, she does. You don't mind my mom. I know. Well, yo, one dude I found out he had daddy problems. He had daddy issues.
Don't we all?
Yeah, man. Like, you talking bad shit. And I was like, yeah, I think your daddy didn't hug you enough. He was like, I fuck my dad. I was like, yeah, I got you.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Oh, man.
Should have swung his dad like I was trying to, nigga.
All right, so let's get the fuck out of here. So let's picks. Matter of fact, anything else that we missed? Cyberpunk, y'all want to talk about Cyberpunk? Yeah, just want to go.
Yeah, we can do that.
So Cyberpunk is a first-person RPG game, and they had a 48-minute gameplay that's on YouTube right now, where they're going through a couple missions or something that you can fully customize your character from, like looks, eyebrows, tattoos, hair, skin color, all that good shit. You can play as a male or a female. I guess like they don't have like classes or something like that. Like you can't be like a tank or some shit. You just upgrade certain shit, and as you go on in the game, they I guess they
fine with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like fluid upgrade.
Yeah,
so you can
some shit
customize to play for your play style.
Yeah. It looked dope. It looked like just Mass Effect on crack.
Basically,
like, it just looked really, really wild. But then I was watching the gameplay and I forgot I was supposed to be like doing this shit for like research purposes. And I was just watching shit. I was like mad immersed.
Shit.
I was like, yo, that shit look dope. I'm gonna buy this shit when it come out. I don't even remember when it's supposed to come out. But
they don't have a release date yet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm right. So I was just looking at this shit like, yo, this shit look dope. This shit look like something I would play for like hours and hours on end, trying to unlock certain shit, trying to take a different path and do all this wild, crazy shit. But it looked like a dope game. What you think? When you did you watch the whole thing? You watched like half of it or what?
I watched the whole thing.
I watched half of it.
I watched the whole thing. It's like Deus Ex on crack.
Yeah.
It is, because Deus Ex is the same thing. So it's like basically we're in the future.
Like 2 hits of acid.
Yeah, for real. So we're in the future where they do body modification on humans, where you add robotic components to human beings. So that allows you to do crazy shit. Like there's a part where you got optical upgrades where so it's like they do put an upgrade in your actual eyeball, so now you can zoom in and they do like a thermal shit. Yeah, and they do like
an eagle eye or some shit.
Yeah, and they have like a
grip.
Like a grip on your palm that gives you like a readout of your loadout and everything. So basically, that's how you upgrade your character. You can add more robot components. One of the things they have, and again, they haven't explained everything in the game. There was a thing in the show where there's a humanity cost to upgrades. So I don't know. I think what it's gonna be is like you can put wild upgrades when you stop looking human.
Yeah. Did you see that dude with his face off?
Yeah, because they're all about modifications. So them dudes is like they all about so they move their eye sockets. It's just
that
like
looks crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I think that stuff's gonna get real crazy. Like, and it's like and everything has consequences and your actions affect things later on in the story. So like there's like they went through so basically real quick they went through like a mission, and there's like multiple ways to do the mission. You can either like you're trying to buy a robot or something, so you can either talk to some lady who will give you money to just so you could just go in and buy it, or you could just or you could have stormed it. You could have just stormed the thing, but it's a highly defensible place, so then everything's a higher level, so it'd been harder to do it. So there's like different ways to do that, and then like when they got inside, they got locked in, and there's like different paths to do stuff. You could either unlock the door, or if you're a mechanic, you could like disassemble some shit and unlock some other shit. It's like everything you do can has effect to the story. So it's like you get to live your life. This is the story you want. Upgrade what you want, do what you want, make your character look like you want. So it's gonna be super immersive, and it's from the same people who did Witcher, the Witcher series, Witcher 3, and all that shit. So it should be really cool.
Okay.
So I mean, obviously there's not a whole lot of details out yet because the game, who knows when the fuck it's coming out. But I just saw the video. I was like, this looks really cool though. So I was like, I'm gonna fucks with it.
I have a decision to make.
Oh shit.
Because
you got a lot of shit to buy.
Yeah, and a lot of this shit is just like competition to the other games, so something has to go because I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, this is something new.
I mean, you don't gotta buy it first day it come out.
Yeah, I know, but
sometimes you do.
I just want to do it because it's either out of picking Cyberpunk or Fallout. Because they're kind of the same game.
I just pre-ordered Fallout.
Well, not really, because Cyberpunk ain't probably come out till sometime next year. Fallout comes out this year,
okay.
so you could definitely buy. Cause Cyberpunk doesn't have a release date. I don't know when that game's coming out. It's definitely probably not coming out till like the end of next year. If it comes out sooner than that, I'd be surprised.
All right, then I'm good.
Yeah.
They try to make it where there's not gonna be any loading screens.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those kind of games, which
The
is crazy.
minute I seen that motherfucker driving a car, I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Drive a fucking vehicle? Is it online?
I don't know. It's probably gonna.
Be.
Everything's gonna be some type of online component
Yeah,
eventually.
it have to be online.
All right, I seen this shit. He had some blades or some shit. He jumped on the wall.
That shit was
wall
crazy.
ran.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Jumped off,
What
sliced the nigga in half,
Shit is
hacked the
wild.
nigga's gun. So it's a future. He hacked the nigga gun, so nigga couldn't shoot. Jump, sliced the nigga up with the arm blades. Was like, what up, little nigga?
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
like,
"Bleh, bleh."
Yeah,
Blood.
it was like so much shit in that. It was like, damn, you got a Batman detective mode. You can stop
Yeah,
the gun
for real.
from,
Exactly.
Stop the gun from firing. You jumped on this nigga, sliced him, then killed him.
Yeah.
Like,
Dope.
This shit's wild.
Shit look dope, man.
Dope, man.
Check that out.
Dope game. So, picks. What we got? Hesh, what you got?
Oh, we'll see. What do I want to tell these niggas to check out? I've been consuming so much different stuff. I'm gonna say. Fuck it. Huh?
No.
No, what you gonna say?
I was gonna say like juicy asses full on
Nah.
xnxx.com.
Nah, but I guess you definitely check that out.
Chill out.
It's not okay.
I don't know. I don't
Wait,
know
about
if
to
that's
suggest
there.
some portal?
I mean, I wasn't.
That'd be wild.
Hey,
Stop. No,
you know
stop.
what?
Stop.
No, I'm
Got
going
it.
to do it. I'm going to do it because this is mad interesting.
Can
when I seen it.
you not, yo?
What?
Can you-
What?
I don't know what's making our listeners go down, but can you not?
What? It was mad. Yo,
Can you not? Please.
anybody who's listening.
Tash, you didn't pick yours. What you saying?
I was gonna say, check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's Bizarre
I started
Adventure.
watching that.
Okay.
That shit's
Yeah,
mad
it is
wild.
Good. It's good though.
The characters designs I don't agree with, but the show so far is actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just mad niggas in half shirts and shit. I'm like, yeah, this is wild.
Okay, I'm gonna say Ozark. Season 2 is now up on Netflix. If you haven't watched season 1, go ahead and watch that. It starts off kind of slow. You think it's some little geeky shit, but it's a really dope ass show. What the fuck you looking at, Bobby? Just out the corner of my shits, I see you hitting buttons. Stop hitting shit. But Ozark is out season 2. Watch it on Netflix. Dope ass series. I'm scared. Bobby, what you got? Stop. Come on, man, please.
Why? Why can't I do it?
Hash, do you approve of this?
I approve porn all the time.
No, seriously. Like,
Oh my. Okay, go ahead.
all right, there's this Star Wars porn, right?
All right.
Already, it's a little.
It's called Star Wars parody XXX Force Rising, right?
Why is this shit not called Star Horse?
Star Wars.
Nah, I got it. Force Rising is kind of a good one.
Man.
Nah, it's, for real, it's this dude fucking the Twi'lek, right? You know the Twi'leks with the. You know what the Twi'lek is?
Oh,
the blue bitches,
the blue bitches
green
with the
Yeah.
like
This shit is
Yes,
like mad wild.
ponytail tail things.
Go check that out, Pornhub.
How long is this? The porn, I mean?
At least an hour, right?
An hour?
Is the whole thing? If it's the whole
Yeah,
thing,
it's a parody movie.
yeah. If it's a parody movie, it's gonna be like an hour 30.
Who needs You watching plots?
Who needs an hour 30? No one.
Right.
But they make it so that you have
My
options.
video, I need 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it's like multiple
looking for
scenes.
plots.
It's multiple scenes.
Denzel not in this shit.
You never seen like an actual whole porno movie?
That shit do,
No, what?
it do be funny though. It do be
It's
interesting. Like when the mom and the stepson get it in. That shit is interesting how they get to the plot.
All right, so SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio. 3 Ninjas Pod on Twitter, 3 Ninjas Podcast on Instagram, 3 Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want to know the link to that, hit up Bobby personally. Don't fucking email us. Don't fucking DM us. None of that shit. Check out our Patreon. Why am I saying W? Patreon.com/3 Ninjas Podcast. Check that out. I have updated the tiers, so if you want to check those out, see what tier you can be. We appreciate all donations and all the support. Thank you guys. What else?
Like, comment, share, subscribe,
leave
reviews.
Comment, yes, share, subscribe, review. We're on YouTube as well. Check that out.
Yes,
tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes,
help us. Just help us, please. Just God help us, because we got Bobby here. And
God can't help us.
I'm sorry.
This nigga. All right.
Well, you mad he recommended a porn?
I'm really mad he recommended.
What?
I'm not mad, but I'm like,
yeah, niggas be beating it.
It's interesting.
all right, I'm just saying this show knows no bounds. Like, this shit is off the rails. We was doing good. We was on anime and topics. Then he just went to dicks.
But at least it was Star Wars themed.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, hey, check out.
That's how you bagging this? No, wait, whoa. Yo, Ninja Van and shit. We out of here. I'm not doing this.
Oh, shit.
Yo!